How are we all feeling? What a week, huh? Qualifying against Napoli on Tuesday to get into the quarterfinals of the Champions League, quarterfinals in which we'll be facing PSG, as we learned on Friday, and to cap it off tonight at the Metropolitano, Atlético against Barça. What a game it will be. It's always a special one. We're under half an hour away. We're at the Metropolitano with Marc Brau. Marc, take us through Barca's lineup.
Hi Robert, good evening, live from Madrid. Incredible stadium. What a story has been this stadium last Wednesday between Atlético Madrid and Inter. Maybe it's not the last time that we're here next to the glass. We have a possible semi-final in Champions League with Barça, but it has to be at 9 p.m. And for Barça it's important because after a long time, if Barça wins tonight, Barça will achieve the second place in the standings. Until October, Barça is over Girona and Real Madrid in the standings. We have the lineup with some important changes between the last game against Napoli and today. We woke up this morning without João Cancelo putting inside of the plane, so João Cancelo is not able to play tonight's game. Is able to play Marcos Alonso, who will start for the bench, but take a look for the lineup because there are important changes. Marc-André ter Stegen will start as a goalkeeper with Jules Koundé as a right back, and so important, a young boy from La Masia, Héctor Ford, will be in the left back position with Pau Cubarsí and Ron Araujo as a centre backs. In the midfield, holding midfielder for Andreas Christensen with Ilkay Gundogan and with Sergi Roberto, who deserved the position in the lineup with the minutes that he played very, very well against Napoli last Tuesday. And as a forwards, Rafinha in the right wing, Lewandowski as a striker. Tonight is not playing Lamine Yamal, but who plays? João Felix. A very motivating game for him.
Indeed, very motivating for João Felix. An interesting lineup. We have a lot to unpack. There's 25 minutes until kickoff, so let's get going. And joining me here in the studio, returning after Tuesday success, Eugenia Caroli.
Had to be back, right? After that magical
I think
night.
You were a lucky charm.
Well, me, Chiara, you know, everybody here, Spence, you, of course. And excited to be here for another amazing match that is expected to be a tough one, but I have a lot of hope.
Joining us for the first time this season, Diego Lorraine, optimistic for tonight?
Yeah, so you have to be. I think all culés are heading into this match optimistic after that great win that you guys mentioned against Napoli in the Champions League. Historically as well, Xavi against Cholo, it's 4-0, right? 4 wins for Xavi so far, and the last 3 results have all been 1-0. So, I mean, it's a fortress, right? Like we were talking about before the Wanda. It's a tough place to get a good result, but you got to be optimistic.
Well, the players are warming up, so we'll be showing you the live warm-up coming from the Metropolitano. And guys, it's definitely an interesting choice of lineup. Some because of late-minute injuries, like João Cancelo, as Marc Brau said, he didn't travel to Madrid. Héctor Ford starts in his place, so a tough test for the youngster who we've seen throughout the season. Of course, Pau Cubarsí in the lineup again after being the MVP of that game on Tuesday, and João Felix also.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the biggest surprise is Héctor Ford. Obviously, the rest of the lineup, I think it's pretty standard at this point of the season, especially after that game against Napoli the other day. Héctor Ford, you know, trying to find that place in the starting 11, trying to make minutes to play more, to get Xavi's confidence. So I think that should be really interesting. And João Felix, the return of João to the Civitas Metropolitano, I think it's let's see what happens. I'm feeling a little bit nervous for him.
Yeah, he'll definitely be very motivated. He scored in the game against
he actually did the winning goal.
Exactly. That was his game, wasn't it? The celebration was iconic as well. It'll be interesting to see how the fans are going to receive João Felix, who, of course, technically is still an Atlético player. Yeah. All eyes will be set on him.
Also interesting in the lineup, Sergi Roberto starting after the impact he made on Tuesday, coming in the second half in that game against Napoli.
Yeah, and that assist, I think that he's also like finding his way back slowly to consolidate himself as a starter. He's the captain, but we've seen him away from the starting 11 a lot this season. And in games like this, you not just need like the talent, of the youngsters, but you also need the experience and the brain, the mentality, right? And I think this is the type of game where Sergio Roberto can come in and be like, okay, this is the team. I'm going to push through and be a captain, actually.
Yeah.
Well, we have a pre-game interview with Marc Brau, so let's go and see. Marc Brau, who is he talking to?
As usual, we are next to FC Barcelona coach Xavi Hernandez. Only a few minutes to start this incredible game. Xavi, how are you? Good evening.
I'm fine, thank you.
You suggested in the press conference that the people are recovering the confidence in the team. Is today the best day, the better day to show the improvement that you said yesterday?
Yes, in Barça team, every game, every day, we have to show our best level, our best performance. Yeah, yes, today we need it. We need it because it's a very difficult stadium. Atlético de Madrid didn't lose any game here since we came last season in our game. So very difficult stadium, difficult team. Well, but we are ready. We are ready to compete. We have confidence that we can get the 3 points today.
You made several changes in the lineup. Is returning Héctor Fort, also Rafinha, and also João Felix, who has to be very motivated in tonight's game.
Yes, some changes today in the lineup. Héctor especially because Cancelo is not in a good fit. Then João, he's coming back in his club, in his home. So let's see how we compete. But we are ready. We are ready. We're training so well. So yes, I'm satisfied with this week, especially the qualify for quarterfinal. But we need to change the chip, and now the mentality is for La Liga.
The last one, a great opportunity to achieve this second position. That it's been a long time that you don't achieve this second place.
Yes, also extra motivation for us today to reach this second place. Girona, yesterday they lost, so a big opportunity for us to reach the second place. Very important for us.
Thank you. Good luck, Xavi.
Thank you.
The point of view of Xavi Hernandez, only a few minutes before to start the game, Atlético Madrid Barça, we will follow live here in Barça Live.
Asking him a good chance today for Barca to jump into the second spot in La Liga after Girona's defeat yesterday. Before we keep going, because I've prepared a game for you guys, let's take a look at Atletico's lineup for tonight, because, well, they've had an intense week as well, Cholo Simeone's side. They will be starting with Jan Oblak at the back with 5 in defense, Nahuel Molina, Witzel, Reinildo Savic, and Samuel Lino. 3 in midfield, Pablo Barrios, Marcos Llorente, and Rodri de Paul. Up front, it's Morata and Rodrigo Riquelme. Of course, as I was saying, if it was intense for Barca, for Atletico, a penalty shootout. Wow.
Yeah, the penalty shootout, but I think that Atleti also has like a mixed feelings week. Barca comes from two wins. Atletico lost in the last game against Cádiz last weekend in La Liga, and they've had an amazing year, an amazing season at home, but not so amazing season away. And right now they're playing that position in the Champions League in the table. In the Athletic Club made it to the 4th position now with 1 more game. So I think it's a crucial game for Simeone and his team. And also, I mean, Barca could make it up to the 2nd spot today. So I think they're both playing for a lot tonight, not just like the 3 points, but also making it up to the top of the table.
And we were talking, Diego, about a couple of surprises in Cholo Simeone's lineup, maybe.
For sure, I think so. I mean, especially Barrios. In the case of Riquelme, you could argue that he's had quite a few starts, but still leaving Koke and Griezmann on the bench just is quite a surprise, I would say, in such a big game where, I mean, we're talking about Barça with the chance of leapfrogging Girona. They've had to see Athletic Club leapfrog them, so Atletico currently are sitting in 5th, and they're arriving, a little bit gassed to this game, I would say, certainly with the high of having knocked out the subcampeón, right? The
runner-up.
Runner-up, thank you, of the Champions League final last season. But I mean, it's tough times as well for Cholo's side, having to play these back-to-back massive games. So hopefully that will play, of course, in Barca's advantage. Yeah.
Well, the Metropolitano is always a tough stadium, but Barca hasn't necessarily had bad results as of late. And I prepared a game for you guys. You're going to have to guess the player, guess past scorers at the Metropolitano. I want to encourage, of course, the live chat to take part in this game as well. Let's go for the first secret player, if we can get it on our screens right now. As we saw the Barca lineup, we'll get it on our screens right now. The players warming up at the Metropolitano. Who is our first secret player, guys? Who is our first secret player? There it is. I think it's fairly obvious.
Oh, yeah, I think
The
it's...
first one is for you, Eugenia. We'll see if we can start getting a few answers from the live
Let's see.
chat
Let's
in
see if they
first.
say something. Let's see if they agree with what I'm thinking right now
But
on the
do-
live chat.
oh,
Or should
so
I say it first?
You have a clear answer? You think you know who it might be?
I think it's Dembele.
You think it's Dembele? Well, I mean, it's as good a guess as we might get. Let's see. Is it
Yep.
Ousmane Dembele?
Yes.
There it is. Ousmane Dembele. Correct answer. Well done, Eugenia. I'm going to guarantee to you, Diego, that the second one is more complicated.
Okay.
This is the 16-17 season. You can see Messi and Piqué in the background, and this secret player scored in that game. It was a 2-1 win at the Metropolitano, 16-17 season.
Is that the season where you and we kicked off the pilot?
No, that
was after.
was 2 seasons later.
Okay.
I think
I'm going to
he's-
say.
I would say he's actually
Rafinha?
playing with Messi
No,
now.
sorry.
No, that's.
Yeah.
I think he's playing with Messi.
Mr. Regin the Cat has the right answer. Linus Zakaria does not have the right answer. Light almost has the right answer. Lots of wrong answers here. Mr. Regin the Cat has the right answer. Diego.
Yeah.
That's.
Rafinha.
Ah,
you said
no,
it.
but
You said it.
yeah, he
You
said
said it.
Rafinha.
You said it. You said it.
He
You
said
said it.
Rafinha, but I was thinking the current Rafinha.
No.
I meant, yeah.
Pass Rafinha.
Yeah.
One final one for the two of you. 12-13 season.
12, 13, 10, 13, 12, 20.
2012, 2013, and it was a 2-1 win as well. You can see that Te Amo Mama on the underneath jersey, so a Spanish speaking player.
2012.
Who might it be? Live chat, give us a few clues.
Let's see.
It's not Iniesta, as Peter Gamer says. It's not Neymar either.
No, definitely not Ansu Fati.
Edgar Muhammad Reza has
Yeah,
it right.
This
Eugenia, Diego.
is quite an iconic celebration as well. It's
From the silhouette.
Mr. Regin the Cat has it right. Mr.
I
Regin the
haven't
Cat
seen
is on fire. here.
He's on fire. I haven't seen his answer, but from the
Suarez?
silhouette, I would say it's Xavi. Dani Alves? No.
No? You're going with Dani Alves?
Yeah, I guess.
Diego?
I'm gonna go with
3, 2,
Suarez.
1.
He wasn't here yet.
He
No.
wasn't here.
He wasn't
Alexis
here.
Sanchez was
Alexis
the
Sanchez.
answer.
Well, you know, they kind of have the resemblance,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the physique.
Yeah.
Past players who have scored at the Metropolitano, and we of course hope that our current players will be able to score as well. If no one tells me the contrary, we can go to Marc Brau, because he has I think he has a quiz prepared for us. Can we not go to Marc Brau? Okay, we can't go to Marc Brau. So
They're trained because they're warming up.
they're warming up. Let's. Are we going to Brau?
here.
We are going to Brau. Okay, there we go. Marc Brau, how are you?
Hello, I'm ready. I'm absolutely ready. And today it's incredible night in Madrid. As you can see inside of me, I have a T-shirt. It's so warm. Okay, let's take it out this because it's so warm. It's a warm game, so let's take it out. So how are you? How are you? Are you excited for the game? I have
warm.
some questions here for you. So if you're nervous, I can begin to ask.
We're having an issue because we can't hear Marc Brau here in the studio. He looks very energized. I'm assuming he's saying that he's looking
Well,
warm.
I have to say
right,
that
so
I don't
we
listen
can't
to
listen
you
to Marc Brau?
as good. I don't listen to you as good.
No?
at
Okay.
least, but maybe I
Let's go
can
back
start
to
the
him
quiz.
in
I can start
in
the
a
quiz
second
because
then.
I have here some questions that can be made for you because maybe it can be a good reason. Let's take a recap and then I return with you. Let's take a recap.
They can listen to me.
Right. Okay. We're going to keep watching the lineup while we try to solve the issues with listening to Marc Brau. The players still on the pitch. 13 minutes remaining to go until kickoff. Guys, how do you think the events of the week are going to affect both teams?
Well, I think that Barça definitely has a little advantage time-wise because they have an extra day of rest. So that's good news for us. Yep. But I think there's definitely a lot of adrenaline going on when it comes to the need, because they lost last weekend. I think that they're going to come out really strong. But I think confidence-wise, Barça has absolutely everything that they need to take that Invictus away from Atleti this today at the Metropolitano. So
Yeah, but I think, I mean, they're not going to be lacking in motivation, though, Atlético de Madrid. I mean, especially playing at home. We know, we've been talking and reiterating how tough the home ground is. The crowd is very much on top of their team. And, I mean, for Cholo himself, I would imagine that at some point he's going to want to, you know, beat Xavi as well in these matchups. So I think when it comes to motivation, playing in front of their fans, they're going to be, you know, playing with maximum energy. I do think, like you said, though, that they'll be a little bit more gassed, having played or having had 1 day less of rest. That, of course, is an advantage for Barça. I don't know. It's going to be. I think it's going to be a cagey affair. It's going to be tight. It's going to be a very tight game.
Atleti hasn't beaten Barça since October 2021.
Wow.
So that's 2.5 years. And I think they have more to lose, to be honest, at this point. So I think it's all positive for Barça right now.
The last time I heard, this team will be on a high after qualifying for the next round and all the effort they've had to put in, was that against Athletic Club when they qualified for the final of the Copa del Rey, precisely knocking out Atletico, and then they came out and they were ultra competitive.
Exactly.
So I think it's just like each team is affected in different ways, and I wouldn't expect Atletico to be drained in any way tonight.
No. I think, I mean, again, the motivation is there, the energy will be there. The way that they beat Inter as well was pretty miraculous. And then going all the way, the whole stretch to penalty shootout, thanks to our ex-Barça man Memphis, of course, who's now there. So, I think it's going to be a tough match. Loads of energy, and I don't think there will be a lot of goals. So we were just saying, I mean, the last 3 results have all been 1-0. Tight affair. So hopefully we can repeat the 4-2 from 2 years ago.
We were talking about the midweek action, so why don't we take a look at the midweek action? The game in which Barca beat Napoli on Tuesday at the Olympic Stadium in Montjuic. And I want to ask you guys, what was for you the best thing about that game? Was it the competitive spirit that the team displayed? Was it the fact that it came with an MVP from Pau Cubarsí, Lamine Yamal making an impact, La Masia, Pau Fermin, of course, scoring that goal? Or just the vibe of Champions League being back in Barcelona, Montjuic, the atmosphere?
You need a 4th option that says all of the above. For me, honestly. Because for me, it was a combination of that. It was just the perfect storm. It was Montjuic like we had never seen it before. Record attendance, right? Even more than the Clásico. La Masia, of course, from Cubarsí to Fermin, Lamine Yamal. It was the perfect night for the youngsters, and to see this team, you know, compete from the beginning, which is exactly what we wanted to see from Barça, right from the get-go, sticking it to the Italian side. These 2 beautiful back-to-back goals. Unfortunate for Rafinha, you would have, you know, wanted him to score. It was a beautiful play. It started with Lamine and finished in the end with Cancelo. But I would say all of the above.
I would definitely add a 4th one, which would be my choice if I only had to choose one. I know I have to choose one. I'll choose one. Okay. But I want to add a 4th one that would be Xavi's decisions being very on point that day, which is, I think, what made it key to come back, especially after in the second half with those changes. Where we were talking about the other day, we needed fresh legs at a certain point, and I think that's where Xavi has not been like so on point throughout the season, and that day he was like super on point. From these 3, I would choose one.
Number one, the team's competitive spirit. I agree, because the team came out how you would want them to come out, and how we hope tonight they will come out. Let's go to Marc Brau at the Metropolitano. Let's hope that the connection works this time. Marc, how are you?
In a party, as you can see. Look at the lights, it's incredible. You didn't listen to me 5 minutes ago, because why? Because I really want to see me here get party in this incredible place, Civitas Metropolitano, only 4 minutes to start the game. I don't have enough time. Players are inside the locker rooms, but I have some questions for you. So if you are ready, I can start with all the questions. The speaker is absolutely loud and screaming all the names of FC Barcelona players, but I have some questions for you and also for all the fans. So I want to know, how many goals has Barça scored in Metropolitano? Guys, do you know?
Right, question. Wait, oh, we have the wrong question on our screen. Sorry. What was the best thing? No. The question is if we can get it on our screens. Question from Mar Brau. Goal scored at the Metropolitano from Barça. 4, 6, or 9? What are we going for, guys?
This is how many
Have
goals
Barça
have Barça scored
at the Metropolitano throughout the year?
since 2017?
Yeah.
I'll say 6.
I'll go with 3. Number 3, so 9.
9.
There've been low goal scoring
Yeah.
affairs, so I think I'm going with 6 as well. We're going to have to leave the quiz at here as well because we're having issues with Mark Brau's connection and there's 6 minutes to go. So we'll leave the quiz here, and the answer was 9. Okay.
There you go.
Right.
Well, a lot of people said 9 on the chat as well, so good job, guys.
Lots of names on the chat. We apologize for the issues we're having. We're struggling to communicate.
It's Mercury
with,
retrograde is
Mar Brau.
getting close.
Sorry, guys. Right, we've got the question on our screen, so are we doing it or not? I need to be able to communicate with Marc. Brau, we're not doing the quiz, and you're going to head to your position, right, Marc?
Number 19 and number 3,284. Let's think about those numbers can be. Sometimes, you know, I love the stats, I love those numbers. It can be number of goals, it can be number of appearances, number of wins here in Metropolitano. And the answers are not easy, I have to assume. 6 is number of games played against Atlético de Metropolitanos. The first question we said that 9 goals is without the Spanish Cup against Sevilla. 19 Lewandowski goals this season. We hope that today he will reach 20. And 3,284 are the minutes played by Gundogan, the player who played more games in this season. The second one is Koundé. So let's go to the position. The game is about to start.
Right, thank you very much, Marc Brau. 5 minutes remaining, and it is time, guys, to remind you that Barça 1 is coming soon. Barça 1 is coming soon. There is a link on the live chat. If you click on it, you can register for Barça 1. It's going to be the new online streaming platform for Barça. It'll be free, and you'll have everything that you want to find. All the Barça content you can imagine. You've got live shows, you've got news, you've got past matches, you've got highlights, you've got documentaries. All of the Barça content you can possibly imagine for free on Barça 1. If you click on the link on the live chat, you will find out much more about it. It's coming very, very, very soon. And Diego Lorin, I think we can this is not a spoiler. You're going to be involved, right?
Yes. Yeah. I'll be picking up the Barça News show once again.
Coming daily?
Yes, it's daily, Monday to Friday, and very excited, of course, to once again come back home. Yeah.
So if you want to find out more and if you want to register early, you can click on the link on the live chat. It's embedded there. You can do it throughout the show. Try and find out more. And very, very soon, you'll have all the content that you want on Barça Live, including this show. This show is going to be on Barça Live as well. So thumbs up if you like it and if you think that you might like to join Barça 1. Let us know with a thumbs up on the live chat. Right, guys, the game is very close to starting. I'm starting to feel a bit nervous.
The tension. Yeah, players are heading in, and I can feel your tension, Robert.
The tension's in the air. I'm just really happy to see Joao Felix out there and starting as well. Like, you know, normally or often in these cases, sometimes the club will have the clause like where the player cannot compete against his own club. Luckily, that is not the case between Barça and Atlético, and Joao Felix can continue to write history as a Barça player playing against his quote-unquote old club.
Yeah. Owners.
Still owners.
Yeah.
But you remember in that celebration, he did kiss the Barça badge, and you know how much he loves the club and how comfortable and at ease he is here. So hopefully there will be Joao Felix para rato, mucho rato here with Barça, and I'm excited to see tonight unfold. I'm really, really curious to see how he will perform in front of his crowd.
Martí Vilaró going with the thumbs up. There's more thumbs up from Handle Occupied. Lina Sakaria, Hamidou applauding as well. Lots of people excited about the new Barcelona platform. 2 minutes and 20 seconds remain. The players are about to step onto the pitch. So let's take a look at the lineup. It's on our screens. A refresher for those of you who have just joined. Marc-Andre ter Stegen is playing in goal. Koundé, Araujo, Cubarsí and Héctor Fort at the back. How exciting is that? Two Masia players in the starting defence, with Christensen, with Sergio Roberto and Gundogan in midfield. Up front, Rafinha, Lewandowski and Joao Felix. Give us your thoughts on the lineup. What would you have done differently? I'm assuming lots of people are going to say, well, where is Lamine Yamal?
Yeah.
He's on the bench tonight. Much deserved
Much
rest,
deserved.
and he can come on as an impact sub as well.
Yeah, totally. I think that Lamine has had a few really, really important weeks, especially with that goal against Mallorca last week. Then the Champions League game, he was a key player also in that game, and we cannot forget he's 16. So I think that's the most important part, the fact that Xavi is really taking care of the young players, and he should, because I mean, you can't drain them when you know they don't even have the physique in order to.
He's still growing.
He's still growing, exactly.
Yeah,
So I think it's a good call.
Yeah, I think so too. Eugenia, 100% agree. He needs to rest these young players. I already thought that he might have been rested against Napoli. Fortunately, that was not the case, but there's an absolute deserved rest. And also for other players to shine, of course. We've got a lot of quality on the bench. And Rafinha's back from his injury. He needs to get minutes, and of course, Joao Felix completely deserves to get a start as well, even more so tonight. So, and like you said, Robert, he can be an impact player coming off the bench.
Yeah, of course. Well, the players are on the pitch. Everything is almost ready at the Metropolitano. Atletico against Barça, 4th against 3rd in La Liga. Barça with the chance to leapfrog Girona and jump into that 2nd spot, which some may think, well, what's that worth? I'd say it's an important step.
Yeah, technically, Atletico are in 5th.
Oh,
right
well,
now.
yeah, of course. Yeah.
So I think it's
Yeah,
so
we're heading
important.
Yeah.
So important for them, because yes, they have one less game than Athletic Club, but it could be 2nd against 5th by the end of the match.
Right, and there is one change in the lineup, by the way, which we've just seen on our screens, and I just saw a comment saying that there is a late change because there's a Christensen injury, guys, so we're going to have to change the lineup on our screens, and I just saw that Fermin is his replacement. So,
wow.
I mean,
Man.
Can we catch a break?
Seriously,
Can we catch a break with this?
This narrative, the injury narrative, has been going on for far too long. It's devastating as well. Playing this game without your two main midfielders, Frenkie de Jong and Pedri, is already a massive challenge.
And
but now
Gavi, of course.
Of course. And Balde, I mean, we can go on and on. It's just far too many. Unfortunate for Christensen. Hopefully it's nothing serious, because he's been doing a fine job in this new role of his of late. So
also,
speedy recovery.
I think that this is a good test, and it proves the fact that regardless of the injuries, there's so much talent sitting on the bench that Xavi can count on. And you switch one lineup for the other, and you still have a starting 11, like a top of the line starting 11. So, and we have it here. We have Fermin was one of the key players, the first goal scorer against Napoli. So changing Christensen for Fermin, we're just changing a gold coin for another gold coin. So we're good, guys. We're good.
And we're assuming that Sergio Roberto will be playing as the holding midfielder. And of course, well, I was kind of expecting this question coming from Marisol Nogales. Eugenia, ¿dónde está Chiara Oliver?
Hi, Chiara, we miss you. Chiara had to go back to Operación Triunfo.
She had to go back to her artistic duties, I would call them. I mean, she has a very busy schedule. She was a special guest for Tuesday, and she was a very lucky charm, I would say. Every time that she performed or did something,
moved.
things happened in the game. It was
and
fantastic.
in the chat.
With the
But
live
we
chat,
expect the chat to be as active tonight as it was the other day.
Yeah,
so.
we're going to try and keep the live chat engaged. And the first question I'm going to ask the live chat, I forgot to ask you guys before the game, so we won't have the graphic, but we might as well do predictions. Or let's do key player. Let's do key player first. Who will the key player be tonight? Is it MVP Cubarsí, which rhymes, by the way?
Nice.
Is it Joao Felix returning to the wonder, or is it Lewandowski?
I'll go with Joao Felix just because he wants it so bad.
Yeah.
Yes. Number
Diego?
two for sure. Joao.
Joao as well?
Joao.
I'll go Joao as well. I'll go Joao as well. I think it's a
agreeing so much
highly
tonight, so
motivating
much.
game for him. So, Barça in possession as the ball gets going. The ball rolling. And Barça playing in the away yellow kit today at the Metropolitano, attacking from left to right. Now Cubarsí in behind, and I mean, how fantastic was that game for which they gave him the MVP? I mean,
So on his debut as well, Champions
against
League debut.
a giant like Osimhen.
Osimhen, unbelievable. I mean, he played like an absolute veteran. I know it's kind of what everybody is saying, but it was truly a veteran-like performance. You would never say that was his debut on the international stage, taking on seasoned strikers like Osimhen, and besides his defending abilities as well, his passing abilities. He set up Fermín López precisely early on in the first half with a beautiful pass and a goal-scoring opportunity. The vision, his strength, his poise, it's a joy to watch.
Careful now, Rafinha almost dispossessed here in the first minute of the game. By the way, I didn't check what the live chat was saying here regarding the key player. Let's see. Robert Lewandowski was one of the answers from Aliza. Joao Felix as well from Vucar. As Barca play the ball long, and it's going to be dominated by the Atlético de Madrid defense. Atletico playing from behind. By the way, as I was saying, we're not going to have a graphic for it because I absolutely forgot to ask you guys, and I don't know how I forgot to ask you guys. Live chat, Diego and Eugenia. What is your prediction for tonight? What is your score prediction? Diego, what are you going with?
Yeah, I'm going for another tight 1-0 for Barça.
Yeah, I agree because I don't think it's going to be an easy game. We already know what El Metropolitano represents for the Colchoneros, and also the way that the fans react, and not just on the pitch but outside the pitch. I think it makes it harder, but I do trust that Barca can take that undefeated strike from Atletico
that would be
at
nice.
home.
It would
At
be nice.
home
It would be beautiful
tonight. So yeah, it would be beautiful. Not for them, but for us here, it would be great.
I'm going for a 1-0. I'm going for a tight 1-0. I think we're going to suffer tonight.
1-0 for Barca.
1-0 for Barca, of course. Yeah, as Alia's back. Alia, how are you? From Slovenia. Still in Slovenia, I'm assuming. 1-0 for Barca. Dylan the Cool Man saying Barca win 3-2. Olga going 2-1 for
3-2,
Barca. Aaron Ganim going for 2-1 Barca as well. Barça Muda 1-0 to Barca. Faye's going 100-0. Well, that's obviously optimistic. Baccarat 5-2 Barcelona, and CNST, we love you, Joao Felix. Well, don't we all?
Alia says she's still in Slovenia.
Still in Slovenia.
One of the predictions says 2-3 for Barca from Samuel Nalumino. I would love
that.
I would love that. I
to
would love
see
that. I
so
would
many
love
goals.
that.
I would love it.
Yeah, I would love to see Ter Stegen concede 2, but I mean, if it's in the context of a
Let's do like
Barca
1-3
win.
instead.
Have either of you been to the Metropolitano?
No.
Yeah,
But
I was actually there 2 La Liga match days ago in Atlético Betis, and it's quite
Special atmosphere,
Quite,
huh?
yeah, you know that light show that Mark Grau had behind him right before the game? That's exciting. It reminds me of the Coldplay era with Guardiola. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, so it's pretty cool to be there and also to feel the atmosphere. And I feel that, I hope that Barca takes that gas from the fans today in their own benefit. Yeah, it's a beautiful stadium, to be honest. It's super
And it
cool.
must have been absolutely buzzing on Wednesday during that penalty shootout. It's a corner kick for Atlético de Madrid. Beware the set-piece opportunities for Atlético. If there's one Atlético player that you're worried about, live chat, who is it? The one that I'm worried about is on the bench, is Antoine Griezmann.
Yeah, his ankle is still injured, and he's been out for a few weeks already.
Are there any others?
Let's see.
Let's see.
Let's see. Give me a minute to think about it. But I think that I'm more afraid of the 12th player on the bleachers and Simeone.
I'd say I'm more afraid of the set-piece opportunities than a player in any particular player.
Yeah, I would say.
But Griezmann played against Inter, though.
I would say Morata.
Yeah, they sort of like.
Right.
I would
Forced
say
it a little
Morata.
bit.
He's one of the top strikers in La Liga this season, and definitely a player to always watch out for.
And Memphis, I mean, I think we're talking about Joao Felix facing his old side. Memphis coming off the bench, we saw what he could do against Inter as well. He showed his form, like his old form, his best side, I would say, in that match. And playing against Barça will be pretty special for him as well.
Well, right now, Atletico keeping Barça inside their own half. Morata making the run inside the box. Can Araujo dispossess him? The battle with Araujo, careful! Offside.
It was offside, that's what I was going to say. They wait so
long. The referee blew the whistle, and I thought, oh, that's a penalty, because it did look like a clumsy challenge from Araujo, but Morata was offside, so
offside.
It's not going to count. It's not going to count.
Thank God.
No.
Whew. Right, who are the fans worried about? I was worried about Morata there for a second. Faye's going for Koke, and lots of Kokes. Alia going Jan Oblak, yes. Good, valid option as well, obviously. One of the best keepers in La Liga. Different options here on the live chat. Monstro going almost a penalty, yes.
When Koke is inside, it can be a game changer for Atleti. They call him the road runner now.
Careful here, Atletico with a quick opportunity. Barrios sends it wide. First warning there.
And you can see Ter Stegen's look like, guys, come on, wake up.
Yeah. Barca need a wake-up call in this game. Ter Stegen trying to connect with the midfield there.
Oh, that was a close one.
High pressure from Rodri de Paul to take the ball away from Sergio Roberto, and Barrios with the clear shot from the edge of the box, sending it wide.
It was a massive chance, massive chance. We can breathe a sigh of relief, but it's also a warning for the defense not to have any lapses in concentration.
Also need to calm down, guys. Calm down. Right,
we were expecting this kind of high press of Cholo as well, huh?
Well, obviously, you always expect an intense Cholo Simeone side. Now the long ball from Barca goes straight out for a throw-in, which, by the way, I'm going to... You said 1-0, Eugenia, you said?
1-0.
1-0. We're all going 1-0. Let's see if our cameramen are a bit more optimistic. So, Carlos, I'm going to ask him here. How...
I'll go
okay,
take,
Carlos
I'll
is
take
okay.
the camera and shoot him.
What's your score prediction? 1, 2. 2-1 for Barca. Nice. And maybe Joanette as well? No.
1-1.
No. We're not showing that guy anymore. We're not showing that guy anymore. You're fired. You're fired from the show. No, we don't like that.
Guys, I have a question.
Well, the fans have another question.
No, I have a more important question. Kiara's not here today, so we don't have popcorn?
We don't have popcorn. No popcorn.
What am I gonna eat today, my nails?
You, Kiara, and Spencer consumed the entirety of the popcorn for the whole month.
And the floor.
Yeah, exactly. Guys, we have a question on our screens. Live chat, please intervene. Who will be Barca's first goal scorer tonight? Is it Lewandowski? Is it Joao Felix? Is it Rafinha? Well, we all went for Joao Felix as a key player, so we might as well go for him as a first goal scorer.
That would be beautiful.
We all predicted at 1-0, so it might as well be
Joao
Felix,
true.
right?
Exactly.
Yes, exactly.
But no, I'll change my answer. I'm going to go. Joao Felix is the key player for tonight, and my goal prediction is 1-0. But he's going to serve the goal on a platter for Robert Lewandowski.
I agree.
Nice.
I agree. I would love to see that.
Yeah.
and both celebrating together.
Barca playing from behind. Here is Koundé. Back to Ter Stegen. Let's see if Barca can sort of settle into the game after the initial minutes of pressure from Atlético. Ter Stegen trying to connect directly with Lewandowski, who's being followed around closely by Witsel. The other, it's funny because I have this friend from the UK who's an Arsenal supporter, and we were chatting through the Arsenal penalty shootout, and then the following day he asked me, "Are you watching the Atletico Inter?" And I said, "Yeah, it's obviously." We were sort of interested in that game as well for the future Club World Cup implications and all that. So
Yeah.
I was keeping an eye on that game. And so he's in the UK, and he's an Arsenal supporter, and he doesn't necessarily follow the La Liga all that much. And he asked me, since when is Witsel a centre-back? And I said, oh, well, Simeone's done that almost since they signed him. And he says, oh, well, it's fitting that Simeone just turns everyone into defenders.
Exactly. Yeah. It is.
Especially in games like this.
Well,
Yeah,
plus he's got like important absences as well.
Yeah.
You've got Mario Hermoso out, for
Yeah.
example. Here's Rafinha making
That's a foul
a
there.
move forward. He
Nice.
gets inside the box. Can he cross it in? Oh, corner kick for Barca. Well done, Rafinha.
That's good. That's what we want to see. Barca getting comfortable on the ball, pushing forward, finding each other on the pitch. I mean, yeah, you talk about obviously Diego Simeone's defensive emphasis on defense and their great defensive abilities, but I would say that this has been much more of an entertaining Atlético de Madrid since the Diego Simeone reign, wouldn't you say?
Yes, definitely. It's the most attacking version of Atletico that we've seen in this. Well, it's over a decade now. Careful with the cross coming in. Cleared away at the near post, and Atletico looking for a chance on the counter-attack here, though Barca will recover through Rafinha, back to Hector Fort, and Fort back to Ter Stegen. What a test it is for Hector Fort as well, playing as left back tonight. Oh, it's the position we've seen him in the most as a Barca first-team Barca player. It's not his position.
Not his natural position.
He's been a centre-back / right-back throughout his whole youth career
Well,
at Barca.
this is like what, his third game this season?
I'd say even more, because he
No,
played
I think
in
it's only his third game.
in La Liga.
In La Liga.
In La Liga, yeah, of course, yeah.
In La Liga. I'll confirm, but.
He played. He definitely played in the game against Villarreal. But I
And he
remember-
lost in that game against, what was it, Stuttgart? He played in that game that were there.
Oh, the Shakhtar game. The Shakhtar, yeah,
No, it wasn't the Shakhtar.
or Antwerp.
Antwerp, Stuttgart. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice little combination between Rafinha and Fermin, which is cut short. How interesting was Fermin's game the other day as well? He's one of those players that I think connects with the fans just because of the energy. He's sort of a Gavi.
Yeah, exactly. He plays with that kind of intensity, that dynamism, right? And so attack-minded as well. I mean, he's constantly looking to make those explosive runs into open space and exploit that. And that's where Pau Cubarsí was just so complimentary as well, because he's looking for those passes as well all the time from the defensive line.
Game's been stopped because
Yeah, so this is his
Riquelme was
fourth
receiving
match
medical
for
attention.
Hector Fort.
Fourth match for
Fourth
Hector
match
Fort.
in La Liga and his second start.
Right, well, with the game coming to a halt for a second, I do want to ask the live chat a question that I've been looking forward to ask. One of my favorite questions on this show, which is, where are you watching us from, guys? I hadn't been able to ask you since last season. Where are you watching us from? Send us either the emoji flag from your country or the name of your country, and we'll read some of them out. We've got a fairly international cast here today.
Yeah, we do.
You've got Diego with his Dutch origins. You've got Eugenia with, 4 countries in your heritage?
I'm a mutt. You know? Yeah, a lot of countries in my heritage.
Let us know.
Let's
Where
see where
are
people
you watching us from?
We have one a Brazilian, fellow Brazilian, and, well, like 10% Brazilian, Venezuelan, Hungarian. We have US, Canada, Germany, Finland. Wow, France.
Nice, nice,
People
nice.
from everywhere: Polonia, Indonesia, Korea.
Keep the support coming. I'm always fascinated because I'm a
Saturn.
zero. I'm a zero.
Somebody's from Saturn.
I'm a
Barça
zero
me-
with time zones. So, which country are you watching us from, and what time is it there? Because I always love it when there's a story of someone. Hey, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, and I got up to watch the game here with Jules Koundé making progress forward. Let's see Koundé inside the box. He goes down. The referee goes, get up.
Get up, get up.
Oh, he was very clear about that.
I want to ask Barça Miura what time it is in Saturn.
Well, yes.
Well, he or she
What
said
fake
that it's
time is it in Saturn? Careful.
Saturn.
An opportunity for Atletico. Shot blocked.
Morocco.
Araujo, clear it, clear it. Boy.
Let's go.
That's it. Apart from Saturn, where have we got? Where
so
else
we
have
have
we got?
Morocco, Switzerland, Korea, Ghana, Zimbabwe, Saturn,
No, yeah.
France, Finland, Indonesia, Antigua, Zambia, wow, UK, Germany, Zimbabwe, wow, everywhere in the world. Wales.
So the fans must be happy Barça Live is back as well. You got,
Well, I mean, yeah.
Wow.
If you were past Barca Live
Wow.
viewers, how much have you missed us, guys? We've dearly missed you, definitely, and missed experiencing the games with you. We just love it here. There
This
is an
is
element of me
amazing.
enjoying watching Barca games at home as well, but I'm quite enjoying
Can we
being
see
here.
this on the screen? This is beautiful.
All the countries?
Yeah.
Nice, nice, amazing. Right, 16 minutes played. Let's see. Let's focus a little bit on the game because
it's intense.
It's intense, but also just not a lot going on. Morata and Rodrigo Riquelme are having their battles with Koundé and Araujo, and Atletico just making this game a bit messy at the moment. Barca aren't all that fresh in their connections either.
No. It's a cagey affair, Robert. Kind of what we were expecting. It's definitely a battle of the midfield. And I don't know if you saw before, but Cholo's not happy with what he's seeing. He was screaming so hard down the sidelines that he was even, I would say, a meter or two on the pitch itself, reclamando, complaining about something towards his players. So it's an intense battle, what we expected.
Atletico in
imitate him, and they were like, he's always like,
Riquelme's gone down on the edge of the box, but the referee says it's outside, so it's sort of like a lateral. To be, and Riquelme will serve.
They're packing the little
Packing
area
the
there.
goal line, and Riquelme tried to go for the low cross inside. It went off of the Barca wall, which I think was Lewandowski, a one-man wall, either Lewandowski or Joao Felix, and Atletico will have a corner kick there.
The third already. Wow.
Riquelme will serve. In it
let's
comes.
go.
Cleared at the near post.
Good.
Now Barca trying to press Joao Felix, almost got it.
Go.
And the ball goes all the way back to Jan Oblak. Once again, Atletico forward. The battle between Morata and Ronald Araujo. Barca will recover possession. Gundogan forward, Atletico intercept. Barca, something's not clicking right in these first 20 minutes. Now Rafinha with a good effort to win it back.
I don't think that gets mentioned enough. Rafinha's sacrifice and defensive presence as well. I mean, I know that goal scorers or forwards are more often than not judged for their goal-scoring production, of which, in Rafinha's case, is one of the highest in the top 5 leagues in Europe. But you see his defensive presence always. He's omnipresent in that regard, often tracking back and helping out.
Is Gundogan over to Koundé. Oh, finding a free Sergio. Oh, Lewandowski, sorry, in the middle. I don't think he realized how free he was right behind him. On the turn, Sergi Roberto, Gundogan, first touch pass, connector forget, then no, Molina will intercept and run forward, connecting with Morata down the middle, Araujo behind him. Now here is Samuel Lino, driving down the left on his right foot, inside cross, Morata, well covered by Pau Cubarsí, the ball bounces out, and it'll be a Barca goal kick, and Cubarsí with the good defensive effort there.
Pretty even
Morata.
so far, no?
Yeah.
Very even,
Marta.
yes.
Yeah, not a lot of goal-scoring opportunities.
I don't feel they're like risking a lot either. Either team, they're like very, very, very measured.
Yeah.
I guess they both realize that they're better off with a draw, with
Well,
a
I was just
nil-nil
thinking
draw,
that. Yeah, I'm thinking
than losing, than risking going too aggressive and risking, you know, losing those 3 points and getting away with none.
Yeah, I don't think probably consciously or Diego Simeone will be playing for a draw, but
No, of course.
yeah.
Or they
But I
won't
do think
say it.
Yeah, you're right, exactly. They would never say it.
But I'm sure both of them realize the fact that they're better off with a draw,
Would take it.
because that would put Atleti back in the fourth position,
Yeah.
tied with Athletic Club, and that would put Barca in the second position, tied with Girona.
Girona, yeah.
Are we 1 or 2 points away from Girona?
One.
Thought 2.
No? I think
reason.
one.
Wait a minute.
Maybe I'm wrong. Let me check.
I thought it was 2. But
Might be, yeah. But
let's see who gets there first. Careful,
Careful,
here,
careful.
Atletico on the run, the cross inside. I think there.
It was offside.
Yeah, Lino was offside, definitely.
No, we are 1 point away from Girona.
Now,
so 60.
now,
yeah, with the 1 point.
with a 1 point, exactly.
No. Right now we have 62 both with the 1 point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was wrong. Yeah.
And then Athletic Club and Atletico de Madrid are both tied with 56 points right now.
Pardon me.
As of now.
Pardon me. Sorry.
You know, I studied my stats before I came here today.
You did your homework, huh?
I did my homework.
There it is on our screens to clarify right now with this
Okay,
draw.
62, 62, 56, 56. So I think they're both really good with a draw, actually.
Well,
They're better off than losing.
Yeah.
better off. Yeah.
Either,
If you want
either.
to see it that way, although we would be 10 points away from Real Madrid
Yeah.
with under 10 games to go, and of course Real Madrid did well yesterday to beat Osasuna away from home. It's always a
Yes,
tough,
Sadar.
Yeah,
tough
Sadar
outing.
is always a tough one.
So,
And it was
yeah.
a 1-3 win, I think, for Madrid yesterday. Yeah, so.
as you were saying before, and right now on our screens, past results between Barça and Atletico, all 3 1-0s in a row.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. We'll see tonight.
Make it a round 4th.
I'd be happy with that.
Yeah.
Prediction-wise, result-wise.
With what? With the draw?
Yeah.
No,
No, with the
1-0,
1-all.
1-0. With one-
Repeating a 1-all. 1-0, sorry. 1-0.
1-0. Yeah, we'll anything that lets us take the 3 points, I think we would be happy with.
Battle inside Barca's box, and Koundé is going to have to
Sure
clear, and it'll be a goal kick for Ter Stegen.
Let's see if we can get Barça getting comfortable on the ball, string some passes together.
We're lacking rhythm.
Yeah. It's the players having a tough time finding each other on the pitch. And certainly testing Jan Oblak. We haven't seen it yet so far.
No.
So, and this one was too close for comfort as well, I would say.
There's been really no signs of Jan Oblak at the moment. See if Barca can slowly start to get into Atletico's half as Rafinha now went down, and
The ref is
no
being
foul was
permissive,
called.
huh?
Rafinha is still down.
Who's the referee for tonight? Do you guys know? I
I'll tell you.
Sanchez Martinez, no? No. Wait a minute. I can see his face. I can't remember his name right now. But anyway.
Surely Lino was nipping at his heel there, no? There.
There's a little clip there. There's a clip by Lino, and then Rafinha clips himself. Right. A chance for Barça to breathe as Rodri de Paul fouls Sergi Roberto. Pau Cubarsí will play.
Referee
from
says
behind.
Sanchez Martinez, yeah.
Sanchez Martinez.
Here's Araujo.
Do you know our record with him? Do you guys are aware?
I have not done that research, but
we can ask the chat.
We didn't
I'm
put
sure
out
we
a
can
video.
find out. It's easy. It's easy enough to find out. Here, I'll have a go here.
Robert, we didn't put out a video about.
No. No. That's not our style here. we don't do that.
Not our style.
Right. We'll find out in a bit. Here is Samuel Lino.
Alia is on top of her game on the chat, guys.
Okay.
I think she found out it was Sanchez Martinez before we even
Oh
did.
well, yeah.
Good job, Alia.
Alia's-
Keep throwing that data out there. And now you can tell us what the record is with him as well.
Well, I mean, we had we were over flooded the other day with Chiara fans on our live chat. A few still remaining asking where she is. Chiara's not with us today, guys.
Well, they're asking where Spencer is.
Well, yeah. Spencer directly abandoned us today, but you're going to have to forgive him for that. He might be back next show, or we might have to ban him for a couple of shows. He might be suspended now that he's decided not to come tonight.
No, he was suspended for throwing the popcorn.
Well, exactly. Well done. Exactly. He threw his popcorn up in the air, made a mess of the studio, had to clear it up himself as well.
Good.
No, we had to. We brought in a broom and he had to sweep it up.
Right then.
Anyway, his suspension might go on for a bit longer. We'll have to see. We'll have to. The refereeing committee will study his case. I was saying the other day the live chat was over flooded by Chiara fans.
Chiara Levers.
Chiara believers, livers, whatever you want to call them. But talking about Barca Live fans, I would say Alia is up there.
Yeah. I see her. Wait, let me see.
Alia is on top of the Barca Live game.
Yeah, totally. And she's also on top of her data game.
Yeah?
So, good job.
Right,
We're still
careful
waiting
here.
for the record with Sanchez Martinez.
Atletico, with the chance there. The Barca defense thought that there was an offside, and eventually the flag is raised. Very eventually. Very eventually.
They love to just drag that on for an eternity and make you suffer. Which is very annoying because, I mean, also in the game against Napoli, the Christensen yellow card came from an offside play.
Yeah.
And that could have been a red card. I mean,
yeah,
so
exactly. Ter Stegen, long. Over to Rafinha, tried to chest it over to Lewandowski. Barca's connection's just a bit messy up front there. Oh,
Jesus.
Now a rejection
Well, you can hear the crowd, see?
off of the body of Joao Felix.
Yeah. That was expected. That was expected.
There was
for
a
tonight,
message
yeah.
in that shot. You
But
feel that
I
clearance.
wonder what Margaret was saying earlier about the weather, because the last time I was there a couple weeks ago, it was hailing.
Oh.
It was so cold, and it was like hailing. So they
With
seem
some
a little bit more
taking off his
comfortable
jacket.
today. Yeah.
I mean, it's spring weather over here. It's nuts.
Oh, well, it's nuts. I was in Madrid at the end of January, and I was prepared for it to be ice cold. Because that's what you hear of Madrid. It was end of May weather.
Yeah. I was
At the
there
end of
yesterday.
January,
I was there yesterday for the media day with Athletic. And
I was almost
it
walking
was,
around in a t-shirt.
It was very, very foggy, but it was like 15 degrees. Yeah. Crazy weather.
Barca recover and send the ball back to Ter Stegen. Guys, let us know on the live chat. Thoughts on this game so far? As Diego was defining it, I think it's a perfect word for this. Quite cagey at the moment. Bit of a struggle for Barca. What do you think can be improved here? Live chat, let us know. As Witzel now fouled Joao Felix.
Do you guys want the data on Sanchez Martinez? I have it. Thank you, Alia. You're the best. I'm going to hire you as my director of information. So he took charge of 31 Barça games. 24 of those they won, 2 draws, and 5 defeats. So it's
Well,
a
not
good
too
record
bad.
for Barça. Yeah.
Here's Rafinha, a chance
That's
for Barca
nice.
inside the box. Fermin trying to put it in. And the
That's good, that's
cross
good.
blocked. It's a corner
What a
kick
pass.
for Barca.
I think Rafinha doesn't get enough credit for his passing abilities. That was a beautiful pass to find Fermin Lopez
Now,
charging
of
into the
course,
box.
Lewandowski, Araujo, Koundé inside the box. Pau Cubarsís lurking around in there as well. Gundogan will serve as we approach the half-hour mark. Incoming cross from Ilkay Gundogan, cleared by the Atletico defense. Barca will start again from behind because the ball is sent to Ter Stegen. Half an hour played. What are they saying on the live chat? I mean, I can't imagine they'll be saying that they're enjoying the game. Are we optimistic? What are we thinking? Here's Fermin,
Here it
a
is.
free Fermin.
Heavy first touch. You got to. I think it's more credit to Atletico though for really shadowing the Barça players,
Yeah.
making sure that they're not able to find each other and connect with each other on the pitch as well as we want them to. I don't know, how would you improve? Maybe faster passing,
Yeah,
more
just,
urgency.
yeah, maybe a bit more of a sense of urgency. Maybe Barca have been a bit complacent. I'd say maybe not as sharp as the other day in terms of the passing, of finding the free player, of passing and moving.
Yeah.
Here's Cubarsí.
They're asking why Xavi benched Christensen. He got
No,
injured.
well, no, from what we know, there was a physical problem before the game, and Xavi had to make a substitution. The initial lineup that we were given. Marc Brau? Is that Marc Brau?
Hello? Yeah, it's me.
Oh, hi, Marc Brau.
It's the voice of the victory. How are you guys?
Well, I was missing you because we
The victory again with you.
So I wasn't talking to you because we had problems with our connections in pre-game, but you've made a magical appearance now. So I mean, give us your thoughts on this first half hour.
Maybe it has to be the reason because the game has not a lot of attempts, isn't it?
Yeah,
The
mate.
first part of the game.
Maybe there were technical issues there as well.
Attempts, I have to say. Yeah, maybe. As I can explain, as Eugenio said before, today it's very warm at Metropolitano,
Oh, well.
and I can swear that she's not lying because I pass a lot of call in another games here in this stadium because we are next to the airport and it's a very windy place, this Metropolitano. And for the moment I have to say that the most significant thing is that every time that Joao Felix is touching the ball, the whistle is in the wind, and it's not one of my favorite songs. All the whistles are surrounding around the stadium because you know that every people here in Metropolitano didn't like the way that Joao Felix are saying always that he wants to play with Barça. So it's not a very intense game, and there's a big atmosphere, almost 65,000 people there, but it's not as good as the game that we expected for.
And Marc Brau, Jules Koundé just saw a yellow card, and they might be not more trouble coming for Barca.
No, because you know that you have some players that if they have a yellow card today, they cannot play against Las Palmas next game. One of those is Cancelo, who's not playing today. The other ones are Lewandowski, Oriol Romeu, Íñigo Martínez, but only Lewandowski and Christensen, who's not playing finally, is the only player that if he has a yellow card today, cannot play against Las Palmas. Take care with this direct kickoff because we know that Atlético Madrid is
Yeah.
very dangerous in this kind of attitude.
A chance at the set piece here for Atletico. Lino and Barrios next to the ball. It's quite far out, but Savic is
a
up,
long one,
so is
yeah.
Witsel. A battle inside of Barca's box. They're going to play it short with Rodri the ball, who's now going to play the long ball into the box, looking for Reinildo, but nothing comes of it. Too long. Goal kick for Barca. And Marc, I did want to ask you, Christensen, do we have any update on what happened there?
just changing the position. After we were talking about the secret numbers of the game, we're just moving behind the goal. Is the position that we are right now. So take care.
Careful here. An opportunity for Lewandowski to cross.
Oh,
Rafinha with a header, and it was offside anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I want to say for Christensen is that the change, the substitution was made in the same time that we are moving our position. Christensen has made all the warm-up apparently with a normality in all the things that he has done. But Fermin entered in the first half, and well, we have to take care about what happened to Christensen.
We'll have to see.
Next week there's no games because it's an international break.
Well, we'll have to see if there are any updates on Christensen's condition. It's great that we are able to talk to Marbrau now, our reporter at the stadium.
It was like the voice of God coming back.
Yeah, exactly. Diego, I saw you were gesturing there. The cross from Lewandowski, Rafinha at the far post with the header. Flag was raised. Seemed fairly tight.
Very tight. Very, very tight. Would have gone wide either way, but...
I'm surprised that the flag went up so quickly there, and then 10 minutes ago we were talking about the flag going up 15 seconds later.
Precisely, yeah.
10 minutes to go in the first half, and it's 0-0 at the Metropolitano between Atletico and Barça. Eugenia, what's the live chat saying?
They're saying they're anxiously waiting for the opening goal for Barça. So, and they were asking also where Cancelo is and if Gavi still plays for Barça.
Well, no, yes, he does still play for Barca. In fact, we do have the Gavi jersey in our studio here, and if we can show it up there, the Gavi jersey in honor of our lovely young boy who's out for the season. Who we dearly miss him, Gavi. Let's say hearts for Gavi, hearts for our young hero Gavi, our young midfielder. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to be honest here. I was trying to get out of the situation as best as I could, but we've lost the game signal, so we're going to look at Xavi's reactions. We're going to have to analyze the game through Xavi's reactions here. We're trying to
interpret.
Exactly. I have an idea here. Live chat, tell us what's going on. Live chat, tell us what is going on here. Yeah. Oh, Marbrau, you can tell us what's going on. You're watching it.
Please, do enlighten us.
Be a very big opportunity for me, Eugenia. For me, it's a little bit difficult just to explain what happened in a few seconds, so imagine how difficult it can be for me to sing the first goal of Barça. Take care.
No!
Incredible.
No.
Made by I think it was Rafinha, but I have to confess that it was just in the other
Oh my God.
Wait. Did he just say we just had a goal?
No.
As good as I can. So there's another thing. Good attempt by João Felix, exploding for the right place. The ball inside. Let's take care. João Felix inside for Lewandowski.
Whoa.
But the defense, as you can see, as you can listen from the whistles, all the Atlético Madrid fans are whistled to João Felix. So it's just the time that Barça made the very big aspect of the game.
Please.
So there's another player just to Gundogan. Is it Gundogan who's putting inside the box? Just to Robert Lewandowski. Great option by Lewandowski. Put it to the second ball. Let's go, guys.
Oh my God.
Vamos!
It's João Felix goal.
Vamos! Vamos!
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Vamos!
Wow, hey, we called it.
We called it. Yeah.
Vamos!
It's a goal. At the Metropolitano, guys.
Here it is. Oh my gosh.
Joao! Oh my God. Atleti has to be suffering right now with a goal by Joao Felix.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
Dream
Barca
goal.
lead here. Okay, we're going to have to be a bit more coordinated because Marbrau was trying to take us through the goal. We were yelling in here. I'm not sure how that came out.
We haven't seen it yet.
There it is.
Oh
a
my
nice
God.
finish from Joao Felix. Vamos, guys.
Let's
Fill the
go.
live chat with Barca hearts. Fill the live chat with the Barca hearts, guys. Barca have taken the lead in the Metropolitano in, second chance, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's we had back-to-back chances.
listening to Mark Brau's stellar commentary there, and then the second time, or I don't know, second, third time lucky charm, I guess, and it had to be Joao of all people, of course.
Is it crazy?
Is
it crazy? I just think that it's like the fact that Joao scored the winning goal against Atleti here at the Olympic Stadium, and now he scores at his old stadium with everything going on. It's like fuel. I don't think Atleti fans, Colchoneros, have realized that they're fueling Joao Felix with all the whistling, not the wind.
Exactly.
Wow.
Live chat. Did we sort of pull off the celebration? Did it come off all right with Marc Brau's commentary? I mean, fantastic news that Barca have scored through Joao Felix. Fill the live chat with hearts, as I was saying. And in these sorts of games, you have to take the few opportunities you have. We were saying it was a game of few chances. Very difficult for Barca to sort of link up close to Atletico's box and create chances, and you need to be clinical.
You got to be clinical, very efficient. Barca in that regard showing maximum efficiency right now with the 1 or 2 chances that were created before.
Brau, let's go to Marc Brau. Take us through what's going on.
Yeah, it's yellow card for Xavi.
Okay.
Who's shouting a little bit, and the referee came across all the field as long as he can, just directly to Xavi to show the yellow card. I guess, guys, did you watch the goal?
No.
We've seen it. We've seen it.
The goal or not?
Yep, we've seen
I
it.
know you're very worried for us.
You give me the opportunity to sing the goal. Okay, thanks, guys. It was a big opportunity for me.
No, that was amazing, Mark. Thank you so much. I mean, we would have still be here drinking our water from our Barca cups. If it weren't for you looking at Xavi. I mean, we would have realized through Xavi, right?
I said at first that it was Lewandowski, but I'm a little bit far from the position that Joao Felix scored. But you have to say that Lewandowski made
Great
the
assist, yeah.
So it's a great combination within Lewandowski.
So
and
it's the other way around that we predicted. We predicted that Joao Felix would do the assist for Lewandowski to score the goal. So we weren't that far off. But I mean, I think it's amazing that Joao scored that goal, especially with everything surrounding him.
And no different celebration this time than he did at the Luis Companys. Huh?
Really?
Why? Why? Why?
What?
But why?
Exactly. We were just saying that.
But of course, it's very easy to put off Xavi. So Xavi is sent off for the second time this season. The first round was in Getafe in the first round. Today, for the second time, Xavi is sent off. I have to say that maybe it has to be the fourth referee who said to the microphone to the referee that Xavi has said something. But I want to say this thing. It's very easy to send off Barca's coach.
Right, Marc Brau, we have some good news. We have the game back. So we're actually watching what you are watching right now. So, I mean, let's hope that there's a Barca goal before half-time. Xavi Hernandez has been sent off, unfortunately, for Barca. Oscar Hernandez with the, takes over. Xavi Hernandez saw the red card, and Xavi asking the assistant referee, what did you... what did I say?
Yeah.
I really want to know what happened, like what he said.
But it's true. I mean, I agree exactly with Marc Brau was just saying. And we were just mentioning just Cholo Simeone running onto the pitch 1-2 meters on the field, screaming, shouting. And here we go. Here we see Xavi getting ejected from the game for having said what? I mean, we have no idea.
Not sure. But anyway, the game goes on. 2 minutes remaining in this first half. And the most careful, the chance for Morata.
Oof. Oh.
The chance for Morata there. Oof. A warning. I was just going to say, as we get the replay there, loose ball. Morata on the volley sends it over the crossbar after the attempt to clear from Hector Fort. I was just going to say, the most important thing right now with 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining in this first half, plus added time, just
People
Don't
on the
concede.
chat are
Try to
asking,
keep
how was the
things
goal?
at 0.
Don't concede. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't concede.
The goal was by Joao Felix.
Goal was by Joao Felix. It was a good link-up play inside the box. Tidy little finish from Joao Felix, down low. And Barca in the lead, which is the most important thing. And Barca need to at least be able to hold on from now until the end of the first half.
What was it, 1 extra minute?
We'll see. Marbrau, what do you think? What are we thinking here? There's been lots of interruptions,
Yeah,
right?
I'm thinking
At least
3.
3, 4?
Yeah.
Well, I have to say we have to count the goal, sent off, maybe 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
There's no injuries. Yeah, maybe 3 minutes. So in
Right.
10 seconds, I will tell you how many minutes we will have.
Okay, let's wait and see. In the meantime, Atletico do have possession here.
Oh, 1 minute.
Oh,
Yeah, see?
Wow.
nice. Kudos to the...
Yeah, we'll take that, right?
yeah, we'll
sure.
take that. 1 minute, just the goal in this first half.
Oh.
Lino
There you go.
dispossessed
Gundogan.
from
Get it out, get it
behind
out.
by Ilkay
Yeah,
Gundogan.
What? Why?
And Gundogan fouled as Barca tried to get the ball out from their own half, their own box. And I think, well, with 30 seconds remaining, Barca just need to take their time
Yeah,
here.
just grab the ball and
Yeah, we're in no
control it.
hurry. And, well, I mean, I'm always optimistic when it comes to Barca. I'm ultra happy that we're in this situation 1-0 up. But I mean, I don't think I could have foreseen it, seeing how the game was going.
No. It was
Yeah.
such little chances, and really Atletico that was knocking on the door as
That's
well
it.
for getting a goal of their own.
Well, the first half has finished. It is 1-0 to Barca at halftime at the Metropolitano. And isn't that amazing news? Joao Felix scored the goal that's giving Barca the lead. A game of very few chances. A game in which I'm asking live chat and Diego and Eugenia, are we giving this first half a thumbs up or a thumbs down? I'm going to go thumbs sideways because it wasn't the most entertaining of first halves, but Eugenia's going with a firm thumbs up.
I'm going with a thumbs up because I think that they're doing everything like very thoughtfully, and to take a win at the Metropolitano this season, it's a first. I mean,
Yeah.
nobody has done it.
Yeah.
So having the upper hand at halftime, I
Yeah.
think they definitely deserves
Definitely.
a thumbs up.
I agree, Eugenia. 1 thumb up, and it'll be 2 thumbs if it stays like this for the remainder of the game. But yeah.
We'll take it if the game ends like this, but it's definitely going to be a tight and exciting second half. We're going to take a little break here, but we're going to show you a little snippet of what's coming up on Barca One, Barca's new online streaming platform. Here's some of the content that you might find on it. It's coming very, very soon. We'll be back in just a bit with a bit of halftime analysis.
Cuando pienso en mis orígenes, sí que tenía ese sueño de poder ser jugador de fútbol, pero no me imaginaba que podía llegar a un equipo top como el Barça.
No es común que un equipo como Barça mire a un jugador de un equipo en desarrollo acá en Uruguay.
En el fútbol pueden pasar muchas cosas, pero el estudio es lo más importante. Y aprendí sobre todo no solo de fútbol, sino también de ser buena persona, y eso es un lindo mensaje.
Y mientras estés de rodillas ante Dios, siempre vas a ser grande y mucho más de lo que llegaste ahora vas a ser.
Volver a casa después de poder lograr nuestro gran objetivo, que es primero alegría, ¿no? Satisfacción y poder decir objetivo cumplido.
A lot of things actually, which is not always a good thing. Unas alubias rojas. There are a few, but especially that midfield with Busquets, Xavi, Iniesta. Growing up, I just love.
Carles Puyol.
El lanzamiento de Xavi Hernández.
Messi.
Messi entra dins l'àrea, continua Messi, ha ratat Messi, continua Messi, deixa per gol,
Jugar a tenis.
Barco. Well, I enjoy good restaurants. You know, I like to discover new places. You know, with my wife, with friends. I mean, my main hobby is spend time with the people around me. I don't really have one, to be honest.
Superman. Power Rangers. No puc dir que no.
A lot of things actually, which is not always a good thing. Unas alubias rojas. I don't know what to name out, to be honest. There's not one specific thing. I think
Una bona truita amb patates de la meva àvia.
someone who I love, who I care about, asks me something, you know, that I can do for this person. It's probably not so easy to say no.
La playa.
Home. I mean, for me, home is the best place to be. You know, surrounded by your family.
A meu poble, Villaconà. Una sèrie... No, una pel·lícula.
Juego de Tronos. Well, my favorite movie of all time is Gladiator. So...
Gladiator.
I love it. I just love it.
Ah, sí?
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius.
I'm quite mainstream, I would say. So I like quite a bit that's, you know, that has been played on the radio. Or when I'm in the car, I just turn on the radio. I don't really have my own list or whatever, or a certain genre that I like.
Qualquiera negativo. Abans he dit la de Ludovico Einaudi, perquè just la setmana passada vaig anar a un concert seu i em sembla un pianista meravellós, i la que té de Núvol de Pillanxe és una cançó que només de tancar els ulls te fa evadir-te de tot i és meravellosa. Viatge que m'agradaria fer...
I really would love to explore Italy more.
M'agradaria anar a l'Àfrica, Tanzània, per exemple.
Hawaii. So there are a lot of places in Italy like Sardinia, like Capri, like Positano, Amalfi Coast.
Ja he donat una pista, no? Però bueno, també podem triar... Igual que fa una truita de patates molt bona, la meva àvia també fa una paella excel·lent.
Alubias rojas o tortilla de patatas? I would say a mix of Turkish kitchen and Italian kitchen. Yeah.
Right, guys, half time, and an interesting one to analyse here at our podcast table. We're going to be potting soon. We're going to be potting soon. So
I can tell.
We might have to brainstorm, guys. If on the live chat, if you were to want a Barca podcast, what would it be about? Give us some suggestions. We might take them into account. Maybe a reaction pod? What would we be saying tomorrow about today's first half?
As expected, really. I mean, we knew that we were going to suffer.
Yeah.
We knew that
As expected? Really?
Well, I think so. I mean, in terms that it was going to be... I was foreseeing, this cagey kind of affair. It's not going to be a high-flying, scoring type of game. So, you know, I think it's fair to say that we were expecting this sort of gameplay. Nobody has won at the Wanda Metropolitano right now. You mentioned it yourself, Eugenia. Barça have done something that no other team has done. Of course, we still have 45 minutes to go, but hey, I'll take this.
And fighting against all odds, because we've talked about all of the injuries that Barca have had already throughout the season, and now today, 1 minute before the game starts, we learned that Andres Christensen has been taken out of the lineup. Fermin's been included as a late addition, and it's just, I mean, it's not obviously not improvising, but it almost feels like you have to improvise with what the odds, what the gods are giving you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely, I think Xavi has gotten really good at improvising. Actually, today, what we were mentioning during the first half, bringing in Fermin, it's a good improv, but at the same time, it just shows, like, it demonstrates how good of a complete team Barca has on and off the pitch, like on the bench as well. You change the team, and even though that we're missing Gavi, we're missing Pedri, we're missing Frankie, the main players on the midfield, you bring other players in and you get to do things that no other team in La Liga has been able to do this year. Only Getafe has taken a point out of the Metropolitano so far. So I think it says a lot about a team that I don't know, like Xavi has given us the opportunity now to say, like, okay, maybe things are being done better than we thought or expected, and that he knows really well what he's doing with what we've got, even with the injuries, right?
Well, the game is still at halftime. Players are still in the dressing room, starting to think the question that we always ask at halftime.
What would Xavi do?
No.
What is he saying?
No. Who do you think the best player has been so far? We're giving 3 options on the live chat. We're going to go with Héctor Fort, with Pau Cubarsí, and the goal scorer, Joao Felix. I think the fact that Atletico haven't created all that many opportunities, taking into account that Barca are playing 2 youngsters at the back, is admirable.
Definitely. You're right to point that out. It's a big night for Héctor Fort. Cubarsí, I mean, he's a veteran. He's used to this.
Yeah, true.
He's
true.
used
Wow,
to this.
huge word.
Or he's a mature youngster.
Exactly.
A very mature youngster, yeah.
Yeah, no, but they've got their hands full, of course, in defense. And you have to say as well, Atletico in those opening minutes, those initial, 20, 25 minutes, were really pushing Barça back as well into their own half and creating chances for themselves. And yeah, the defense se ha destacado. They're certainly to be highlighted.
Stood out. Yeah.
Stood out, thanks.
Gonzalo's going with Joao Felix. Mila's going for Cubarsí. Felix is going for Cubarsí. Milky going for Ford. Rosafa Morina is going for Cubarsí as well. Hayden going for Joao Felix. Nikos going for Joao. Day's going, who scored? It's Joao Felix who scored. I saw another comment saying, did Xavi get sent off? Yes, he did. We're not too sure what it was for. I'm assuming it had to do with, opening his mouth, basically.
Just breathing.
But, seeing what we got to see in the first half, what do we need to change? What needs to be a little bit better in the second?
I think it changes a bit now, considering that there's a goal on the scoreboard. I would have said that maybe play a little bit more aggressive, more attack before that goal happened. And what I do think is that they should not get comfortable like it happened the other day against Napoli, where once they had the first goal, they kind of fell asleep a bit, and then the equalizer came. So I think it's important that they keep the control and they do not stop looking for that second goal in order to consolidate the result.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think as well, I would like to see Barça get more comfortable on the ball. You saw the possession stats sort of diminish as the first half continued. We were in the high 60s, and then it started to trickle down into the 50s. And we want to see Barça comfortable. The only way we know how to defend is with the ball, of course, as well. So let's see if we can get control of the ball, have that possession, and keep up the intensity though to see if we can score.
Right.
Do you think it's time to do some changes now, like it happened the other day?
We'll see. We'll see. I know it's time to go to Marbrau. It's time to go to Marbrau. So come and follow me, Carlos, here. We're going to go to Marbrau here on our lovely screen here. And Marbrau, we've had some issues today, and we want to apologize to our audience as well for all the sound issues that we've had today from the whole team. Of course, we apologize. But we hope that you'll be able to hear what Marbrau has to say now. Marc, what are your thoughts on the first half?
Well, I just listened to you about you were talking about in this first half. First of all, as you can see, I have a great option towards the game. I have the filter in my left position. For one, as I listened, there are no players doing the warm-up in the half-time. Yes, the warm-up before 2 minutes before the start game, Christensen has to be substituted by Fermin due to some problems, some muscular problems. For the moment, Barça has not sending any medical attempts. For the moment, we have to explain that Barça has not a lot of attempts in the first half, but maybe here what I can hear, I can listen from the stands for the Atlético Madrid fans is they asking how much can Atletico can pressure in the second half, because we have to remember that only 5 days before this game, Atletico had a very incredible game against Inter. Of course, Atletico have some important players in the bench. For example, Antoine Griezmann, who is not maybe at 100% option to play, but maybe for a little few minutes. Of course, Memphis, the player who was the hero against Inter Milan. But of course, Barca has another options in the bench. For example, Lamine Yamal, who's not playing from the beginning for a while. So maybe we can expect some changes in the lineup in the second half. For the moment, there's no players inside the field. I can give you some numbers of João Felix just for finishing the connection. So João Felix played the last game with Atlético de Madrid last year, 7 January 2023, and it was against Barça. 1-0 for Barça with Dembele's goal. Ayer, João Felix is returning to Metropolitano, and he scored the goal. How incredible football is for them.
Football is very incredible, Marbrau. I mean, yeah, the last game that he played as an Atletico player was against Barca. The 2 games with Atletico, against Atletico, he scores. It seems like destiny, right?
Yeah, destiny. And I have to add on to that the celebration, I just saw it on Twitter, he actually kisses the badge once more as well, now in the Metropolitano. So
we're seeing the goal right now, the tactical replay. It's a good move by Lewandowski as well to turn,
back towards goal,
break free. Yeah. Amazing stuff from Lewandowski and João Felix. The Atletico players getting ready to come onto the pitch. Barça players also getting ready. You were asking, do we think there'll be a substitution at halftime? I think Xavi, when things aren't going terribly, I think he likes to just let it play out for a bit.
Yeah, I think my question is not whether we think that it should, there will be changes, but whether there should be changes, as it happened the other day in Napoli, where then we agreed that he made the changes in the exact same point where we needed fresh legs, and it was a game changer. It was literally a game changer.
Marbrau wants to intervene here because I can hear his microphone's open. So, Marc, do you think there are going to be substitutions at halftime? Do you know if there are going to be substitutions at halftime?
Just in this time, all the players are coming into the pitch. I can see all the players. There's no substitutions in Barça, but there's one important in Atlético de Madrid. There's 2 substitutions in Atlético. Antoine Griezmann is coming to the field. I think it's for Lino. I see the number 12. And I see also Memphis. So take care. Be careful. Morata is out. Morata and Lino are out. And Memphis and Griezmann are in, so it goes with everything. Cholo Simeone, 2 forwards, Griezmann and Memphis, 2 of the heroes of the win against Inter, but we can confirm that there is no substitutions in Barca's squad.
Do you reckon that'll be due to injury?
No, I think Simeone has just seen something that, is not worked out for him. I think I'm guessing he's changing the system because Lino's was playing as a left wing back. He's trying to Well, or maybe he's putting Rodrigo Riquelme as the left wing back rather than Memphis up front with Griezmann. He's just going with different options. Morata and Roro was struggling against Araujo and Cubarsí. I think he's just looking to shift things around a little bit.
I'm actually surprised. I'm very surprised with that change.
Yeah.
With taking Morata out when he's
his top goal scorer.
He's and one of the top goal scorers in La Liga.
Yeah.
And in a game like this, you need somebody who not just has the talent, but also the confidence to go against Barça.
And who demands the attention
But I mean,
of the defenders
why are
as
we
well.
complaining? Like, who cares?
No one cares. Marc Brau, there's the first yellow card of the second half.
True. Very good, true. Aye.
First yellow card. Of Morata, we can say that this is the best season for Morata, scoring 20 goals this season.
Yeah.
The season in his career who scored more goals, but in the last games is not as good as he did, for example, in the first part of the season.
Yeah.
Right, well, a reminder, Barça are playing with Ter Stegen, with Koundé, Cubarsí, Araujo and Héctor Fort at the back. We're playing with Sergio Roberto, Fermín and Gundogan in midfield. Up front, Rafinha, Lewandowski and Joao Felix. And Barça have recovered the ball here through Rafinha. He's going to try and connect with Lewandowski inside the box. Out wide, Lewandowski on the turn. Oh! Oh! Lewandowski!
My God. What a way to start.
Vamos!
Vamos! Lewandowski!
Lewandowski!
What a beauty.
Wow. See,
What a goal.
That's what we needed. That's what we needed.
The difficulty of that finish by Robert Lewandowski on the turn. He'd received inside the box, turned, was going outward, and then put the ball across Jan Oblak. Fill the live chat with Barça hearts, guys, because we're 2-0 up at the Metropolitano. We're watching the replay here. Good recovery by Rafinha. A lovely little dink pass through to Lewandowski and Marc Brau. And what a finish by Lewandowski.
It was incredible. As we said,
What a touch.
in my secret numbers, Lewandowski has scored 19 goals this season, so this is a very important goal. 20 goals for Robert Lewandowski this season, incredible. And also it's an historic goal because for the first time Barça is scoring more than one goal in the league game here in Metropolitano.
Wow.
In Barça, we said Barça scored 9 goals in Metropolitano, but 5 were from a Spanish Cup final against Sevilla in 2018. But for the first time in history, Barça is scoring 2 goals here against Atlético and 20 goals this season by Robert Lewandowski, who reaches a very important player in Barca's story. I will give you some time.
Oh.
I will tell who reaches Lewandowski today.
Of course, because he's climbing up the ladder as a historical goal scorer. We saw that he surpassed David Villa. Was he close to Thierry Henry? Is it now Thierry Henry who he's drawn level with? I'm not sure. Marc Brau, is it Thierry Henry?
Yeah, you're in the good way. No, Thierry Henry, he scored more goals than Thierry Henry.
Oh, he already had.
He already did.
Okay.
Against Napoli, he equaled Gary Lineker. But today he reaches
Gary.
Michael Laudrup.
Wow.
52 goals.
Big names.
Career with Barca.
Big names. And Michael Laudrup, who was here for 5 seasons, he wasn't necessarily a striker. But, yeah.
What
Right.
a goal. What an important goal for him as well. I feel like he really needed to score with a goal like this.
Whew. Yeah, exactly.
Assist from Rafinha as well. Another assist for the Brazilian forward. And that finish, man.
That finish.
Back towards goal, quick turn.
It went
inside
right
of the
on the post, yeah. On the good side of the post, right? Yeah.
Right, the bad news is we've lost our connection with Marc Brau once again. We're having issues, so we're not going to go back to Marc Brau today. That is the final decision from in here in the studio. We're taking no more risk. We're not going for Marc Brau. I'm sorry, Marc, because he was doing an excellent job from there. But when you're fighting against all odds, just cut the odds. Anyway, I want more Barca hearts on the live chat, and I want fire emojis on the live chat as well, because that was a fire finish from Robert Lewandowski.
Yeah.
I mean, it was
Yeah, I'm
Tremendous.
seeing hearts, I'm seeing fire, I'm seeing it all.
I'm going on the live chat and putting some fire.
I'm gonna put some fiery hearts. Let's
I
put
mean,
some fiery hearts.
And what a dream start to the second half. You couldn't have started the second half any better than by scoring a second and huge psychological goal as well. Here it is.
Oh, here it is. Are we going for a third? Oh, that cross might be a bit too long for Lewandowski, who tried to keep it in. 5 minutes played in the second half, and it feels like it's, 25.
Yeah, seriously. But, I mean, Fermin Lopez just a touch too hard. But, I mean, how demoralizing will this be for Atletico? It'll be interesting to see their response, because they would have come out with 2 substitutions, you know, 2 pairs of fresh legs looking for the equalizer. Instead, now they have to come back from being 2 goals down. So hopefully that will have a psychological impact that we hope for.
Well, so far this looks like it's going to be a game to remember. One of those that you're going to want to go back to. And where can you go back to games? On Barça 1, coming very, very soon. Barça 1, the online streaming platform for Barça, which you will be able to register for free at. And you have a link on our live chat, which you can click and go and find out a lot more. I think you can already register, pre-register, and be ready for when it's coming very, very soon, guys. And you'll be able to find, amongst a lot of other things, the highlights of this game. You'll be able to see the Joao Felix goal. You'll be able to see the Lewandowski finish. You'll be able to see an interview / top 5 ranking that someone in this studio was involved in with Robert Lewandowski, and that's going to be coming on Barça 1 as well. All the Barça content that you want to find will be on Barça 1 coming very soon. Click on the link on the live chat to register. The album, you've got Dare to Play, you've got Origins. All for free, Diego.
Crazy.
All for free,
It's
Diego.
a no-brainer. It's an absolute no-brainer.
Why would you not join?
Yeah.
Why would you not join? Careful here. Ter Stegen punching the ball away. And
I think
showing us that
yeah.
he's alert. He's ready to intervene if needed.
Now it's a good time to, you know, like, take a chill pill, hold the ball, go to our side of the...
But not get too complacent.
No, obviously. But I think it's a good time to hold it, Huddle.
Yeah.
Like
with the clearance. Careful,
the
a volley!
Barca
Oh, Ter Stegen, the save! Oh, the double save! Oh!
Where's the popcorn?
Amazing.
The airplane!
What a monster.
Ter Stegen, the airplane! My golly!
Oh my God.
The save, firm.
Are you kidding?
Right hand down low, and then the reflexes, the quickness to get up and block the shot of Memphis with his left foot.
Ice hockey-like save. This one, though, my goodness.
Wow, I would say this is like one of the best for Marc André.
Look at that reaction.
Well, I was asking for fire emojis a minute ago.
Man.
I'm going with airplane emojis. Fill the live chat with airplane emojis because Ter Stegen Airlines just took off to save Barca twice in that action. As Oblak gathers now for Atletico Madrid. I'm going straight to the live chat.
Man,
guys.
this is great. This is
I'm going straight to the live chat.
Look at that.
Look at that. Wait, careful. Recovery on the edge of the box. I'm all fired up now here.
Yeah.
Rafinha back inside the box. He's going to hit the roof of the net. Right. Alia already with the airplanes. Barca Muda as well. Keep the airplanes coming from Slovenia, from Germany, from Sweden, from Venezuela, and from Saturn, guys. From everywhere.
And Jupiter. I saw Jupiter and Venus out there too.
Watch out.
By the way, Carolina is going, no, it's not the time to hold it or chill out. All of the research proves that the most dangerous score in football is 2-0. Well.
Wow, good data. Okay,
just go for
I
it.
take
Just
it
go.
back.
I'd say I agree with Carolina. Let's just go for the 3-0. Let's just go for the 3-0.
Yeah, I take it back. Let's score another one and
punch them while they're down.
Yeah.
2-0s are not to be trusted. It's true. Because they get a goal, it's 2-1. The final minutes of the game, things get nerve-wracking.
I can't
find... there's going to be more fresh legs for Atletico. 2 more substitutions are going to come on for Cholo. So, yeah, I mean, it's all or nothing for Atlético de Madrid now.
It is all or nothing. And I think this has such a, deep repercussion beyond the fact that they just lose a game. They're coming from a loss in La Liga last week against Cádiz, 2-0 in Cádiz, which is like one of the teams in the bottom of the table of La Liga this season, actually fighting for relegation. And then they get this amazing win in Europe, in Champions. And now their first, well, I'm not going to say it yet. We'll talk later.
Right, a corner kick here. Corner kick
I'm gonna shut up now.
Atlético de Madrid as the airplanes keep coming on the live chat. I've got a couple of comments that I would like to read out, but let's just make sure that nothing happens here with Griezmann crossing to Stegen, punching away. Another volley, miss hit there. Rodrigo de Paul will pick it up. Rodrigo de Paul.
Watch the far post.
Inside, far post. Griezmann back inside, and it's cleared out.
And this is Griezmann's first match in like three weeks or so.
Well, he played against Inter.
Yeah, in La Liga, I mean. In La
Right,
Liga.
Adaisha says she's watching from Trinidad y Tobago. How is it in Trinidad y Tobago? What's the weather like? Let us know. What time
right
is it
next
there?
to Venezuela, Robert. Come on. It's tropical, Caribbean, amazing people.
It might be raining.
And what are those things called that you eat there? I love it.
Careful, the cross by Rodrigo de Paul. Another miss-hit volley by Riquelme there. And the ball will bounce out. Has it bounced out? No. Koundé still guarding Riquelme, who's going to try and get past Koundé, and Koundé does a brilliant effort there.
Beautiful.
To recover. Barca running forward.
Son.
Let's see. Can Koundé calm things down? Yes, he can. Right, Kamil Lukasiewicz. I don't think I pronounced that all right, but he said, can you pronounce my name? I'm from Poland. Clearly, I can't pronounce it properly, but I tried. So, E is for effort, right? There was another comment here. Rinsbeck going live from Ghana. And Atletico dealing with that Barca attack.
Not coconut. I meant something different, like
Stephen Nkoma is watching from Zambia. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Dominican Republic.
Amazing. Keep
Yeah,
keep informing us. Where are you watching us from? We can't read all the comments. We'll try and read a few as Atletico are attacking, cross-blocked by Llorente.
Kamil Lukasiewicz.
That's the one I tried to read.
Lukasiewicz gave you an A for effort.
Offside, Rev.
Did I say it right? Thank you. Lukasiewicz.
Thank you, Camille. Thank you, Camille. I tried. I tried, and I did my best. I did my best. Anyway, there are substitutions at the Metropolitano as an offside was called.
Wow, we have someone from Malaysia.
Malaysia, nice.
Malaysia.
Right, who's coming on? Who's coming on? Llorente off, Koke on.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so Koke ran 17 kilometers in the game against Inter. They call him the road runner now. And he's the captain, and he's I think he's the type of player that represents for Atlético de Madrid what La Masia represents for Barça, right?
Yeah.
So when Koke comes in, it's like their slogan, coraje, courage, and heart. So I think that now he's the player.
Careful there,
he's the
an
player
opportunity.
to watch now, Koke, because he brings in a lot of
Garra, right?
garra.
Yes.
Yeah, and he's not charrua.
That was a nice cross by Lewandowski, which just went off of the top of the head of Savic. And a chance for Barca.
What do you reckon? What minute mark will be the first substitution for Barca? At the hour mark now, or the 70th minute?
I think now that it's 2-0, I'd go more 70. Xavi's going to save his substitutions but Xavi is obviously the one in charge of making the decisions. I think he's just going to try and get a grasp of where Barca's players' legs are getting them. Lamine Yamal is coming on, so there goes my whole explanation. But what am I talking for? Lamine Yamal is getting ready to come on. Guys, are you from 1 to 10 on the live chat? How excited are you that Lamine Yamal is coming on? 16, which is his age, is a valid answer. I'm 16 out of 10.
16 out of 10.
16
Lamine
out of 10.
Yamal coming on.
He's coming on for whom? Lewandowski?
No,
I'd
Rafinha.
say maybe Rafinha, right? Or maybe Joao Felix, and then Rafinha moves to the left.
Will the
from Is it loud enough for Joao Felix,
Rafinha,
the
Rafinha.
whistling?
Ah, yes.
Is it Rafinha?
I think he's at Rafinha.
I think so.
Let's see. Let's see. We'll get confirmation in just a second.
Oscar. How many times has Xavi been sent off this season?
Well, he wasn't playing last. Where was it? He wasn't playing in the game against. Mallorca?
It was at the beginning of the
Right,
season. At the beginning of the season.
Yeah,
right.
so last
substitution
game.
has
last
happened.
La Liga game.
Substitution
So
has
Rafinha.
happened. Rafinha off. Lamine Yamal on. Round of applause for Rafinha,
Yes.
especially for that assist there for the Lewandowski goal. Ooh! Wow! Take a chill pill. Savic it was, right? Yeah. Savic with the foul.
Savage.
A savage tackle.
That's a savage.
Wow. The savage foul on Joao Felix.
My
Ow.
goodness. Come on.
I mean, it was actually savage.
It was.
Yeah.
Did you see Rafinha on the bench there?
Yeah, it was. Well, I think he's a player who really like lets his emotions
He does.
get to him, and I think he's obviously frustrated that he's been taken off. He's not happy about it. He felt like he was contributing to the game, and he feels like it's early in the game. But
Yeah, he seemed really.
careful here. An opportunity for
This is
Barca
good.
into the middle, looking for Lewandowski. Fermin trying to set it up. What I like from Barca in this game is that they are not settling. They are going for the third goal. They're trying to create situations. They're not necessarily happening, but they're in Atletico's box. They're trying to put the final pass in. They're trying to make something happen.
Yeah, and I mean, that second goal, you can tell, has really stifled Atlético de Madrid as well. It's taken, the energy, the belief.
So
kind
early,
of
right,
out
in the
of-
second half. Yeah. They call it the psychological goals, they say, right? Well, Barca scored not very late in the first half, but late-ish.
Yeah.
And then just at the beginning of the second. So it definitely must have altered Il Cholo Simeone's plans. What I'm seeing is a lot of space in between the defensive line and the midfield
Same
for
thing
Atletico
as
Madrid.
last
Freedom for Fermin to receive the ball, maybe.
That's the same thing that happened against Napoli, and when those changes came, that.
Oh no, but I'm saying from the Atletico side.
From the Atletico side. No, yeah, but I think that Barca as well. I mean, there's a lot going on in the defense whenever the Atletico takes on the ball, and then a lot going on in the attack. But I think there's more like consolidation too.
Yeah.
That could make the center field be more part of it, right?
Well, to Stegen, long for Lewandowski. Lewandowski could score a Barca third. Lewandowski! Tried to put it across Jan Oblak.
What a way to fight for position. Beating Savic, was it? I think?
Yeah, beating Savic. Yeah, he won the battle there. On the bounce, he received the ball. And then I think the ball was sort of like kind of on top of him. He couldn't get it out from underneath him at the right angle.
I don't know if Savic might have touched it as well, deviated.
That's it. Fifth and final.
Saul is going to come in. Is it fifth or fourth?
No, they've done four.
They've done four. So who've they done? Koke?
Griezmann.
No, Griezmann and Memphis, right?
Griezmann.
But those came at half time, so that doesn't count as a window of substitutions.
True, but I thought Koke came on. Was a
Koke
double.
came in now.
Koke came on for Marcos Llorente, but I think it was a single substitution.
I think you're right.
Yeah. So Atletico would still have, we'll confirm now in a second, just one window of substitution. Guys, live chat. How are you liking this second half? I'm so much more relaxed right now than I was in the first half, where I mean, couldn't see where we were going.
Correa came on for Riquelme.
Yes. Good. So it is the final substitution. Saul is going to come on. Look, I'm feeling more positive about this because the thing is, I can see space in behind Atletico's defense because of their urgencies. So if Barca can capitalize on that, like now with a cross, there it is!
My God!
Oh my
Fermin! Vamos!
Oh my God!
¡Qué golazo!
Oh my God!
Just as we were talking.
What a goal! What a goal! What a goal!
My goodness. Fermin Lopez
Wow,
flying.
Fermin,
Fermin.
is on fire, guys.
That flying
Wow,
header.
wow, wow.
La
Vamos,
Masia's back at
Fermin.
it. 3-0 in the Wanda Metropolitano. Salud.
Ooh.
Salud.
Fermin with the salute.
I'm shocked. I'm completely shocked. Like, what a goal did we just see? Look at that. Look at Lewandowski controlling that ball.
Lovely.
Wow.
The long ball played to Jules Koundé.
Koundé with a
Lewandowski trailing from behind. Lewandowski on the right wing and the pinpoint
Wow.
cross
Wow, wow, wow,
for
wow.
Fermin Lopez, who gets in behind
What a
Witsel
header, huh?
and heads it into the back of the net. Vamos, Fermin!
Vamos! Wow.
Wow,
Who would
guys.
have thought this?
Guys, I
We
need
wanted-
to keep
we
I need to
wanted
keep
Barca hearts.
I need to keep coming back, huh?
We wanted Barca
Yeah,
hearts on the
seriously.
live
Cheers.
chat. We wanted fire on the live chat for the second goal. Even more blue and red hearts. Even more.
Salud.
Salud.
Even more
Salud
fire
y
on the live chat.
forza.
And salute. There we go.
I don't know if that's a bad word.
Forza al
Salud.
Canut. Forza al
Yeah.
Canut. Yeah, yeah.
Forza al Canut.
Is it a bad word?
No, it's all right.
Okay, okay. Salud y forza al Canut.
Research it on YouTube. Salute y Forza al Canut.
That's what they say here, but I
That's
didn't
what
want
they
to say
say
it
when-
just
when-
in
when
case,
we go chin
you
chin.
know, I don't know, like
I'm going to inundate the live chat.
inundate.
Is that it is a word, right?
I think so.
I'm going to flood the live
Flood.
chat
Ubarsi.
Inundate. Guys, inundate the chat
with every
With-
possible emoji
with
that you can
cava
find.
glasses that we don't have here. We just have coffee with water.
Can you flood a live chat with fire? Is flooding with fire a thing?
Ooh.
I'm going to do that.
Do it.
I'm going to try and do
This
that.
looks like a commercial. Look, I can't even tell you what the price of the cover is.
Let's see, let's see. Where's the live chat?
It's
I've
down
lost
here.
it.
We have to take the sticker off.
Oh, yeah, we do have to take those stickers off. Yeah, please do.
I will after we're done.
You like this mug?
$12.99.
You could get it yourself for just $12.99 at the Barça store near you.
Salud. Oh my God. Can you guys believe this result?
I can't believe this.
I'm drained of energy.
I'm stunned.
I won't be able to sleep tonight. It's unbelievable. I
goodness.
mean, we did not expect this.
No, not at all.
Hey,
This
hey,
is
hey.
definitely
Not
a
at
good surprise.
Not at all. And-
Cod Jore is going, chat reminder, this today I had a dream that Barca won the Champions League. Well, may your dreams come true.
Salute to that.
May your dreams
You know,
come
a
true.
dream is a wish your heart makes.
Yeah.
What's going on?
What a game.
Something's happening. Is it
Yeah.
all okay? All okay?
What a game for Lewandowski as well. Like he needed a game like this. Apart from the beautiful goal,
Go,
two
go,
assists.
go, Joao Felix.
And
Could
here's
this
the
be a
fourth. Let's
Joao
go.
Felix
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
inside the box,
whoa.
cross-blocked by Witsel.
This is a really, really like tough one for Cholo.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, you know, they're
Tough
like
pill to
Barca's
swallow.
bringing down the fortress wall
yeah,
today.
Yeah.
And I think Ocules should be very proud of what's happening here because it's not just the 3 goals. It's not just the 3 points. We're bringing down the wall, guys. We're bringing down the wall. And we're going to be second in La Liga tonight. Second.
And we were talking before just the importance
Are
of,
they singing?
finishing
Are they
seconds.
singing? They're
Well-
singing. Dani
well, it's the Barca
Mundo,
fans, mate.
Satutam.
It's the Barca
There's
fans
only-
Yeah.
making themselves heard at
Only
the
one set of fans
Metropolitano.
singing,
They've just
yeah.
silenced.
Yeah. And that's not easily done. And the Oles in the Wanda. Barça, Barça, Barça. Beautiful stuff.
Wow, you know what? That's good job, Cules, because in the Metropolitano to be able to be heard like that, that says a lot of all the fans that went to Madrid
Yeah.
to support the team.
Yeah.
Good job.
Ter Stegen under pressure. But
Under
Ter Stegen,
pressure.
Ter Stegen
Under
doesn't feel the
pressure.
pressure.
Under
Barca.
pressure.
Yeah.
Dum, 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 dum.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
But keep going, keep going. We love musical
Under
moments.
pressure.
I'm going to send a question through to our producer, Pep, because I'd like to ask the fans something, but I won't spoil it before.
And Cholo is now telling everybody to calm down.
Yeah.
Vamos a calmarnos.
You see that?
Ah, yeah.
Interesting body
I
language
just-
from Cholo to saying that calm down.
I can't believe it. Like
He must be tearing his hairs, I think. And what do I have to do to beat Xavi? This is now 5 losses
well,
against Xavi.
it's been 2.5 years.
Here we go.
Do you think we can get another one?
Yeah, I think so. Keep it
We
going.
still have 20
the floodgates,
minutes.
You said so yourself, Eugenia. We've broken the
wall.
wall down. The floodgates have opened.
The floodgates have opened.
Let it.
The
let it flow.
inundation gates.
Exactly.
Let it flow.
And the live chat has been inundated and flooded with fire, which is something that I didn't know could happen until today. The live chat is
On fire.
On fire. Which
Favorite
was his
goal?
favorite goal, guys? Question for the live chat.
Wow,
Question for
wow,
you
wow,
guys.
wow.
I have to say, Lewandowski.
No.
The Lewandowski goal,
I mean, in
as,
terms
as
of
in the finish,
The finish.
it was the best.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna go with Fermin. Sorry.
Yeah,
The
but
Fermin's
careful!
goal was a work of art. Work of art. Well, but obviously Lewandowski is involved.
You know how Fermin's goal was one that is beautiful when you watch it in slow-mo because of the synchrony of the cross with the
And the
jump up
head.
and the turn of the head. And it's one of those goals designed
Yeah.
to see in slow-mo, almost like Messi in
like-
Rome,
It's
Yeah.
like a
where it looks like
goal.
he's floating,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But the quality and the finish of Robert
it-
Lewandowski.
Kinda reminds me of like a Kluivert, Patrick Kluivert
Yeah,
type
yeah,
header.
yeah.
You know?
What
like,
a beauty.
yeah.
We're
watching the replay, we're watching the
the
replay, yeah.
replay, yeah.
Ouch.
Okay,
But it
so
reminds me
hope he
so
didn't
much. Like I
bang
don't
up
think
his
we've
knees.
had headers like that since Puyol.
Yeah.
Olga's going 2, which is Joao Felix.
I mean, the significance of his goal.
Yeah,
is,
of course.
yeah.
I mean, all 3 have been amazing just because of what every single goal represents. Fermin's goal because it was just beautiful. Lewandowski's because, Memphis is,
He wants a corner.
yeah. Lewandowski's goal, what you mentioned, the finish, and Joao Felix. I mean, the fact that Joao Felix opens the scoreboard
Yeah.
against Atletico de
Yes,
Madrid
exactly.
again.
Yeah.
It's just. I mean, it's scripted. It's scripted.
Martí Vilaró going
Destiny.
Joao Felix's goal. Alia going with Fermin's. Robert Gvacek going welcome to the party. And Stephen Nkoma asking, guys, where can I get these cups here in Zambia? Wow.
For just
Well,
$12.99,
I mean,
you can get them.
I would say go online on the Barça store. I'm not sure if they ship them, if they deliver them to Zambia, but you can try Barça store. I mean, you can find this on the Barça store as well. I mean,
Yeah, I'm sure I think they deliver worldwide.
I hope they deliver worldwide, but I mean that's not something that I'm sure about. So I can't confirm 100%. I was asking which was your favorite goal, Joao Felix, Lewandowski, or Fermin. Keep the answers coming. Barça have a chance at the set piece, and I need to remind you of something once that is over. Of course, stay with us after the game because there is a post-game show. We are going to show you the highlights. We are
In
going
video.
to listen to Xavi Hernandez. We're going to listen to some reactions from the players. So I'd stay tuned after the game.
Hey, I'm gonna vote for a Gundogan goal now.
Gundogan.
Yeah,
Right. Well,
Any particular reason?
just because I want him to
Oh,
score.
yeah. Fair
And
enough.
a 4-0 would
well,
be
he's going to
amazing.
deliver the ball into the box, and it's headed up in the air. Careful, Araujo battling for it. So is Koundé. Araujo again going for it, cleared by the Atlético de Madrid defense. And Barça cut the
Nice.
counter-attack short. You know what's impressing me?
Isn't that Correa that
The
was just
calm,
running
the
there?
poise.
Oh, he came in.
He came in,
Ah,
yeah.
Yeah,
The
true.
calm, the poise that Barca are playing with.
Yeah.
And
Taking
the
the
fact
sting
that
out.
they're still going for it. You know how after the game in Napoli, the first leg, this is what we wanted.
Yes.
We wanted Barca to
Correct.
just like calm the game down and take your opportunities if you can create them. Just go forward, but not in a rushed fashion, not trying to just play the long ball forward and hope that either Lewandowski or Rafinha or Lamine Yamal or Joao Felix can run for it and gather the ball and control and score.
Yeah.
This is just like Barca playing in a very organized,
Very
mature
organized.
passion, doing what they need to do.
Yeah. Here we go.
Ooh, a double sub
Tigrinho.
coming.
Oriol
Tigrinho.
Romeo
And
and
Tigrinho.
Vitor Hockey.
We have
Hugging.
tiger emojis on the live
Yeah, of course. There's tiger emojis.
chat?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I'd start to make the live chat roar as Barca move forward here through Jules Koundé. Koundé trying to squeeze in between two. He gets a corner kick out of it. No. Goal kick. Right, so double sub.
No, I completely agree with you, Robert. Barca have really come out this second half. I mean, that goal obviously helped massively for them to gain the confidence, but also just taking the sting out of this game completely, controlling the game through possession and picking and choosing their chances to push forward and capitalize on chances in front of goal as well. I don't know how many, it's 3 goals we've seen there, shots on target 4. That's near maximum efficiency.
The other one
Amazing.
was a Lewandowski shot, right? I think in the first half, right before the Joao Felix goal. Almost like when we lost our signal, we saw a chance first, didn't we?
Yes,
And,
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Correa trying to create for Atlético de Madrid. Clearly a frustrating night for El Cholo Simeone's side, but there are 15 minutes remaining, and, well, let's not get too overconfident here. Lamine Yamal pressing up high. Barca are going to be able to recover thanks to the pressure initially of Lamine Yamal and then of Joao Felix. Double sub coming. Round of applause, guys.
Nice.
Round of applause, please. Fill the live chat with applauses for Joao Felix and Sergi Roberto as
good.
Oriol Romeu and Vitor Roque come on. Live chat. Applaud. Applaud.
Here's the whistles.
And there go the
for
whistles
the man.
for a Joao Felix. 2 appearances against Atlético de Madrid, 2 goals. I mean, not bad.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all. You couldn't have scripted any better, like Eugenia said. I mean, it was destiny. It was written in the skies that he had to score here tonight. The first goal as well, the all-important goal that broke the deadlock.
He hasn't scored too much lately.
No, what is it,
he
like
was
4
out,
goals?
injured for a bit. Yeah, he hasn't.
Yeah, he
how
definitely.
many goals does he have in La Liga right now?
I want to
total?
say 4.
I think so.
I'm not 100% sure about that, but
Let's see.
it had to
And
be tonight.
out of 4, 2 against Atleti.
yeah. Well, I think this is his 5th.
Yeah.
Or it would be, but yeah, I mean,
Lineups.
he played with a chip on his shoulder tonight for sure, and was eager to prove himself in front of his ex-home crowd.
So he has a total of 5 goals.
No, 5. Okay, yeah.
And 2 against Atleti, so that's a lot.
There you go. Yeah. How do you feel about that clause, the non-compete clause?
I think if you loan a player out, well,
yeah.
Like, would you apply it? Is I guess my question.
I don't know. Oh, look at the happy Joao and Sergi Roberto on the bench there. Good efforts from both. Sergi Roberto, I mean, what a week for him. He hadn't played much as of late and came on as a super sub on Tuesday against Napoli.
Yeah.
Today, wow. Long ball into the domains of Ter Stegen. By the way, did we create the tiger effect?
Yeah.
On the
of course.
On the live chat.
Yep.
Let's do it again.
I see
More
a lot of
I can see lots
roaring,
of tigers. Ooh,
roaring.
Amazing. The live
Roaring
chat is roaring.
tigers.
We would say.
And applauses for Joao.
What a night! I mean,
has the Wanda ever been this quiet? I mean,
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Can hear a pin drop. Those are Barca fans chanting, I would think.
Camille Civics.
Whose name we I botched earlier, but I'm happy that he's still with us. Careful here, there could be a fourth. Jules Koundé playing it inside, almost set it up, but Witsel clears for a corner.
So he's asking how many goals has Lewandowski scored in a single season?
Today.
In a single season.
In this season.
In total, like his best season, I guess.
Oh,
I think it's.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have that research with me right now. It's more than 20, which is what he has now.
He has 20 now.
Yeah. But he's doing
The actual game is right now is being played in Madrid at Atletico's stadium, the Civitas Metropolitano.
Oh, is that something that someone was asking?
Yeah.
Okay.
November duo.
Okay. Right, the incoming cross, Romeo, Koundé, pinball inside of the box, and what, offside or handball or
Handball,
something?
maybe, yeah, I think.
Alex is asking Robert, why always Alia? Ha ha ha.
Well, Alia is very loyal to the show and very active on the live chat. But I do agree that we should also voice out the comments of some of our other fans. So, Alex, I'll try to make a point of keeping an eye out for your comments. And there's a double sub coming for Barça. Well, from what we see on our screens, Marc Casado is going to come on. And I failed to see who the other player was. Can I get an assist from Pep Moledo? Íñigo Martinez was the other. Íñigo Martinez was the other player.
They're coming on for?
Oh, it was Hector Fort.
Grabbing his... he needs to come off, yeah.
Hector Fort was
grabbing his hamstring.
signaling his hamstring and asking for a substitution. I'm guessing it's tightness because he's running at the moment. And Marc Casado, by the way, is going to make his debut in La Liga.
Oh.
He's played in the Champions League a couple of games.
Okay, yeah.
But not La Liga.
Okay.
Hector Fort, down on the ground. He's got cramps and forcing the substitution there. Well, who's coming off? Might be Gundogan. Just give him 10 minutes of rest.
Yeah, let the man rest.
Yeah.
Hector Fort is one. And Fermin is the other. Number 16.
Okay.
What a job. Come
Another
on, guys.
applause.
Hector Fort and Fermin, two Masia players coming off. La Masia power, guys.
Seriously.
Love and applauses for La Masia.
Best
Once
academy
again
in the
making
world.
an impact today. You've got Fermin in the lineup. You've got Pau Cubarsí. You've got Hector Fort. Lamine Yamal's come on in the second half. What more can you ask of?
Best academy in the world, hands down. Hands down. They just keep coming. And it's such a luxury, such a joy as well to watch, because this group is so likable as well, because there's so many homegrown players that have played together in the youth ranks. There's a great mix of, veteranship and young bloods that are coming up, breaking into the scene and doing so in formidable fashion. And I mean, the way these celebrations, the way they celebrated Cubarsí's MVP,
it was
such
amazing.
a good thing to watch. Yeah. They're such son una piña, like they say, and it's a great group of guys.
And a round of applause, guys, for Fermin on the live chat, as we can see on our screens. Delighted, heading back to the bench for some much-deserved rest.
I'll tell you who I'm missing from this group of youngsters, and hopefully he will be able to recover from his injuries, is Ángel Alarcón. He's made his debut with the first team.
Last season,
Yeah.
Ángel Alarcón, of course, and of course you've got two first-team players. Ooh, a chance here for Correa inside the box, and once again it's cleared by who? By MVP Pau Cubarsí. Once again. A fantastic job by him. And now Araujo going down low to clear with his head.
There you go.
And Barça defending very well in today's game. Correa inside the box. Witsel trying to put the low cross in. Careful. Griezmann with the setup, and Barça will clear. No, second chance for Atletico on the edge of the box. Barca scrambling, and a clearance now. Finally, we've got Pau Cubarsí's stats on our screens, or we had. Yeah, I mean, just another very mature and poised performance.
Is it too early to call MVP? Who your MVP is?
Well, we can give some hints, because we don't want to spoil the post-game show. But we could throw out some candidates. One of the names that comes to mind is Lewandowski, goal and assist.
Yeah.
2 assists, a goal, yeah.
You've got 2 assists, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
he's putting up the
Joao
numbers.
Felix, I thought was very good today. I liked Pau Cubarsí once again. Araujo at the back.
Hector Fort, they've all been.
Fermin scored.
Fermin.
Energizer Bunny in the midfield.
We have the answer to Lewandowski's top top scoring season.
But with Barça or like in his career with Barça?
I think it's with Barça. Camille actually did his research. Good job, Camille.
Good job, Camille.
41 goals in a single season in 2020, 2021. So no, he was not
That was
with
yeah,
Barça.
Bayern Munich. Yeah, yeah.
And-
Oh, that was
and
the COVID season.
He
Yeah.
should have won the Ballon d'Or. Yeah,
That's when,
that's
yeah,
when.
yeah. It's when
Yeah, that was the
There was
COVID
no Ballon
season,
d'Or.
and they won the Champions League.
Careful,
yeah.
Correa inside the box. The shot right across goal. Ooh, what did you just
my
miss?
God.
Saul?
How did he miss the target? That was...
That's. I mean, you almost feel bad for Saul there because did you hear what he said after the game against against Inter when he missed the penalty?
No.
He said he's been struggling this season. He knows he's not performing to standards. He doesn't know what's going on with him.
Oh, wow.
And I'd almost say maybe mental health issues there as well that he's dealing with. And he just says, I don't feel like myself.
Yeah.
So you almost feel bad for him there. You could see El Cholo Simeone trying to say to the Metropolitano, no, hey, applaud him.
Yeah.
Right.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. And Barça.
Can we
with the
start
ball.
celebrating?
Okay, well, wait a minute, because there could be a 4th goal coming. Vitor Roque was waiting inside the box. And a chance was being set up for him. Inigo Martinez with the interception coming in fresh. Inigo Martinez playing as a left back here. Koundé.
The Olés are coming back.
The Olés are coming back from the Barca fans at the Metropolitano in the biggest win Barca has had at this stadium.
And what was Mark saying? The first time that Barca have scored more than 1 goal at the Wanda in...
Yeah. No, ever.
Ever.
Against
since
Atlético.
its inception. Yeah,
because there was the final
Correct.
against Sevilla, which
Yeah.
was played at the Metropolitano, which was 5-0.
Yeah.
Final of the Copa del Rey. But yeah.
Tinkarse you is saying Lewandowski should be MVP today.
Yeah, live chat. Throw out some MVP candidates, some man of the match candidates. Let us know. Give us some suggestions because we're going to have to try and work out our votes here. We do 3 points for the best, 2 points for the runner-up, 1 point as almost to complete the podium, honorable mention. So Diego and Eugenio, start thinking about yours as well. We'll reveal them in the post-game show. And well, there might be more coming because Barca have a chance at the
I
set
think we
piece
need
here.
to not leave Ter Stegen out as well.
True.
Good point.
Fair point. I was almost going to forget about that.
Yeah.
Right. Before the game ends, it's fairly quiet
Joao seems
now at
so
the
happy.
Metropolitano. Joao
He's
seems
like
very happy. On the
grinning.
bench, we're going to go or continue to do a post-game show. So stay tuned with us on whatever platform you're watching right now, and do bear in mind, do remember that highlights of this particular game and all of the games will be available to you on Barca 1 coming very soon. You've got a link on the live chat. If you could click it, you can register, you can pre-register and be ready for when the launch comes, and it's coming very soon. You'll have highlights, you'll have live shows, you'll have documentaries, you'll have news daily coming with Diego here. You'll have this show as well on Barca Live, Origins Araujo, the album, just so much comment. The past matches, if you want to go through our archive, more than 1,500 hours of Barca.
It's
Not
a
bad, right?
no-brainer. All
Not
for
bad.
free.
All for free. All for free. All you need to do is click on the link you have on the live chat. Raise your hand on the live chat if you've already clicked on that link. Be honest. Did you do it? Have you done it already? Don't raise your hand if you haven't done it. Do it now.
Ooh, somebody's asking if I'm one of the Barca female players. No.
Barca 1? No, you're not.
I'm not, but I wish I were.
You could be.
Yeah, no. Just a journalist Barca fan. But thank you. That means I look like a player.
Like a player. Well.
Right. 1 minute remaining.
They're
How much
asking if we do this for every game.
We do. Oh, we do. Oh, we do. We'll be coming live to you after the international break with the game against Las Palmas, and we better start getting ready for those quarterfinals, baby.
Next month, yeah.
Yep.
But next month is crazy.
Las Palmas is the only game in La Liga, at least. that
Yeah,
will be played in-
because then there's the Copa del Rey final, so
Yeah.
all the other teams are off,
Yeah.
and the following game is PSG.
PSG,
Yeah.
yeah.
But by the way, I never asked the live chat, how are we feeling about PSG?
Yeah, we need to talk about that.
We need to talk about that, but yeah, maybe in the Las Palmas show. Maybe in the Las
Yeah.
Palmas show. I've lost the live chat.
So people are saying, I would say that the first option for MVP is Lewandowski, but I've also seen a lot of Felix, a lot of Cubarsí, and a lot of Ter Stegen. But
Nice.
Lewandowski is definitely winning as of now.
And have you seen
on
any
the
raised
chat.
hands?
Yes, I have seen raised hands. Let's see. Let me find it. I lost it. Where are you? Okay, so Alia, obviously. Midex Clips is also already on Barça 1. Ainhoa Casado.
Is on Barca 1?
Yep.
Ainhoa
Chato
Casado is on Barca 1?
Puentes.
Oh, what a surprise.
Yes. Mario, Olga, Martí Villaró, Carolina, Nathan Heath, Vincent Sanchez.
Careful, Gundogan! With a free kick.
Ooh, see, I'm waiting for that
Save.
Gundogan goal, guys.
Dare to Play is another of the contents that you can find on Barca 1. Right, guys, let's focus on these final 2 minutes here, and we're going to have to start to think of the talking points of this post-game show, which, fortunately for us today, we're going to have a lot to talk about. We are
Yeah.
going to have a lot to talk about.
I was just scrolling through Atletico's recent results, and I mean, in the Copa del Rey, they conceded 3 against Athletic Club,
Yeah.
but in La Liga, it's been a long
been
time that
rough.
Oblak hasn't conceded 3 goals.
Yeah. But they did lose.
Girona, they lost 4-3.
And they did lose 2-0 to Cadiz.
Yep.
So, yeah.
But I think it hurts them more, the fact that they lose at home, 3-0 against
Well,
Barca.
I mean, yeah,
that's
yeah.
a rough one for them.
Yeah.
And especially being undefeated, right? In their
Exactly.
stadium all
Exactly.
season. With
Yeah.
only 8 match days to go.
Yeah.
And 8 after this one. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is match day 29.
This is 29.
Yeah.
Careful
Here
here,
we
there
go.
could be a 4th goal coming.
Come on,
Vitor Roque is
It's
taken
penalty,
down.
sir.
Will it go in? Oh,
That was
Oblak
in.
off
That
of the
was
line.
in. That
Red
was
card.
in. That was
Red
in. That was in.
But it's
I
a-
saw it behind the line. I swear I saw it behind the line.
Well, there's going to be a sending off
Supervision.
anyway.
It's
So
a red. Crazy scenes here, the final minute.
now Will Molina
My
raising his
goodness.
hand and saying he needs to be substituted. Is he the one sent off? I'm not sure
I'm
what's
about to
going in there.
Shavasana again, guys.
Oh.
He's on
No,
because
no,
look,
he's
look down.
onside.
He's on. Vitor Roque
See, he was.
running.
Ooh. It's in.
No.
No,
Oblak saved
On the
that.
line?
Hey,
On the line.
Like right
so,
on the line?
it's the worst case scenario. It's outside of the box,
outside.
and I think Oblak kept it in. So, yeah, it's clearly out.
Yeah.
No,
clearly
yeah,
out.
not a penalty, definitely.
Not a penalty. Vitor Roque taken down on the edge of the box.
No, but the ball didn't clear the line, no.
And,
No?
and
No.
that's what they're looking at.
Are
I
you
don't think it cleared the line.
No Shavasana, Jan.
No.
Let Victor Roque take it.
Yes.
No, Lewandowski's going for it himself. He's planted the ball.
Yes.
Nahuel Molina has been sent off in what would have been a clear
Whoa,
opportunity
the
for
chat's on
Barca's forward.
fire.
Well,
Wait, guys,
they
I
should be.
can't read that fast.
By the way, I hope it hasn't gone unnoticed.
Here,
that,
there's no.
I hope it hasn't gone unnoticed, guys. That yeah.
Oh, the avocado sauce.
I'm wearing
Somebody was
I'm wearing the avocado socks.
Somebody was asking about the avocado sauce.
Avocado socks have been a well,
That's like since,
Good
an
luck
ongoing
charm.
theme
since season 1, huh?
Since
The
season
Kabbalah.
1, the good luck charms are back, and yeah, well, I wore them for the Napoli game. I wore the other version of avocado socks that I wore the OGs, the originals.
Okay.
Oh, I was going to ask you if you
For
watched
the Napoli
them.
game, and I wore the new ones today just to try it out, and new avocados work as well.
There you go.
3 goals in each game, or maybe 4
Maybe
Wear them for
4.
PSG.
Let's see,
with
let's
this
see.
free kick.
Where-
Is it going
where-
in?
where
Is it
both
going
the
in?
Originals.
What?
Shot by Lewandowski.
Oh, corner.
Took a deflection, and that'll be a corner
Wow,
kick.
that was close.
That was close. Corner,
That'll
for
be it.
sure. That's
Well,
it.
the referee's blown
That's
the
it,
final
that's
whistle. That
it.
was going in,
That was
and
going
it
in.
was cleared off of the leg of
Yeah.
Reinildo. Guys, What a roller coaster of the game. I have to say, I have to say, as the players are going to walk off, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted.
I feel I
after
played.
this game. I mean, do you remember after 5 minutes when we said 5 minutes of the second half and it feels like 25 already? Now it feels like Barca have played 2 games in 1. It's
See? Lewandowski MVP.
Well, Lewandowski is the La Liga MVP,
Yeah,
but
La Liga.
is he
Our
the Barca
MVP?
Live MVP? I'm not sure yet. We're not sure yet. We'll have to vote.
Okay, well, let's vote.
We're a democratic system here, guys. Before we head to the post-game show, just to wrap things up, quick thoughts on what we saw today, Eugenia.
I think what we saw today was the fact that Barca is doing great things this season, and we have underestimated them, and they just broke down the wall of the Civitas Metropolitano for the first time in 29 match days. 29 match days. So
amazing. Diego.
And the result of that, leapfrog Girona. Barça have now finally settled in second place. Very important, of course. Secure Champions League. Make it tight for the league leaders and secure that second place to play Supercopa de España, etc. For reputation, for many reasons. This was a massive win. 3-0, putting 3 past Oblak is not something that any team does or can do. Barça did it tonight and in formidable fashion. I mean, just a dream scenario.
Yeah.
Well, guys, all of those of you who are watching and celebrating this 3-0 win at the Metropolitano, stay tuned because the post-game show is coming in just a couple of minutes. We're going to take a very quick breather, gather our thoughts, submit our MVP votes, and we're going to be back right here from the studio offering you reactions from the stadium, Xavi's press conference, highlights. You're going to want to see those highlights. Stay tuned. Well, 3-0 at the Wanda Metropolitano. What a win for Barca tonight, right before the international break. The goal scored by Joao Felix. Robert Lewandowski and Fermin give Barca the 3 points in what was, Eugenia and Diego, I think, one of the best maybe games or second halves of the season, definitely.
Yeah, I think it was quite the challenge, and I was very, very greatly surprised. I did not expect these many goals. I did expect a win, even though I knew it was going to be challenging. I think that the team came up and above. I think Joao Felix was key, fueling that need for a win at the Metropolitano. So yeah, amazing.
Huge. I mean, we talked about it in the first half. You specified the second half. I think that was, formidable, because the first half it was a cagey affair. But that first goal that we're seeing here, it was all Gundogan as well, turning his vision, that final pass, dangerous pass into the final third, into that box, and then the vision as well from Lewandowski, unselfishly giving it to who. It had to be Joao Felix who opened the score. And that, I feel, was kind of like...
liberating.
Liberating. Yeah. That's the word I'm looking for.
I think, going back to what Diego mentioned about the cagey first half, I think they were literally taking the measure of
just testing
how,
it out.
Yeah, it was like I'm
a
measuring
boxer
you, right?
feeling out his opponent.
Feeling it out, exactly.
And while we wait for the first reactions to come from the Metropolitano, they're coming very soon, and I'm being told one of the goal scorers is going to be speaking to our own Marc Brau. I'm going to ask a question which is a dangerous question, because then you can sort of fall into the commentator's jinx thing and all that. But after the week we've seen, are Barca peaking at the right moment?
Absolutely. I mean, I don't think that there's no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
We
were waiting for this.
It's
2 games, but it's like we're hitting the stride now in crunch time of the season, really. There's the breaks coming up because of the international break. And
you almost don't want it to come now after 2-3 goal wins.
But it's
oh my God, yeah. I mean, I think not even jinxing it, because the facts are the facts. The data is there. We've seen it. We've all seen it. But yeah, I'm having 2 breaks ahead, right before Champions League quarterfinals. I'm not too happy about that.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Well, while we wait for the first reactions, we can go to past reactions and what we saw from Barca's bench after each of the goals. Let's go and see how they reacted, those celebrations of, 3 happy moments when Lewandowski, when Joao Felix, and when Fermin scored. Those are the celebrations of the goals. Fantastic moments there, and Fermin.
That looked painful.
Whoa.
I hope he didn't bang up his knees there.
Right.
That looked like a painful.
Amazing stuff from Joao Felix, from Lewandowski, from Fermin, the goal scorers. But it was just, we were saying in the first half, cagey affair. But Barca weren't suffering at the back.
No.
I think we sort of easily forget where we were 2 months ago and where we are now, in a situation in which Barca were conceding goals so easily, giving away opportunities,
early
and how
on,
that feels like a part of the past. I'm not just talking about today, I'm talking about the game against Napoli, I'm talking about the game against Mallorca, even the 0-0 draw against Atlético Club. We're not giving away easy opportunities. Barca have settled down at the back.
Yeah, and adding new players to that back line as well. Today, Xavi had to improvise, bring in Héctor Fort, because of Joao Cancelo, who of course couldn't travel with the team. Cubarsí, who's coming into his own in his breakout season, but they've managed to stop that conceding goals and also doing it so very early on in games, something that has been uncharacteristic of a team that just last year, was the most solid team of Europe even.
I think Ter Stegen plays a huge part in this as well.
Yeah.
He was out for a while due to that surgery, and I don't think Iñaki was ready to take over at that point.
The thing is, though, the mistakes were coming
individual errors.
We're coming in situations that Iñaki couldn't control.
Of course.
You think of the first one that comes to mind maybe is the early goal we conceded in Bilbao in the Copa del Rey, and it comes off of a loose ball in midfield that Barca aren't able to collect, and then the quick athletic opportunity comes from that. So, I mean, yes and no. I
Yeah,
mean, obviously having the more experienced goalkeeper is
Yeah,
going to
of
help.
course.
But we saw that in the first half as well. Ter Stegen with a bad pass sends it right. I think it was Morata who then miskicks it, luckily, of course.
Yeah.
But it's these uncharacteristic individual errors that have punished Barça this season so many times.
Yeah,
really.
but I think that for Iñaki in that situation, it was like a huge responsibility when the whole team wasn't really like functioning in order to support him at that moment, where it's like, okay, your goalkeeper leaves, and then even the comeback for Ter Stegen, the first couple of matches were still a little bit shaky.
He had to like ease
settle
himself in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember the first one, definitely. I mean, he said himself, I was feeling nervous those first few minutes. And once again, today
That
we
was
have
against Villarreal. I think there was a lot of goals.
No,
No?
not the one. It wasn't the one against Villarreal. It was later than that. But anyway, while we wait for reactions to come, once again today we have to talk about the impact of the Masia players, because on top of Pau Garcia and Héctor Fort, who started against Atlético de Madrid, Fermín López also was included in the lineup with the injury of Andres Christensen. He was quickly put into the lineup, and I'm being told that we can listen to Fermín. Let's listen to him.
A més, un partit que per l'equip demostra que el dia del Nàpols va ser molt més que un punt d'inflexió, no? Classificats pels quarts de la Champions i avui teniu l'opció de ser segons a la Lliga i guanyeu 0-3.
Sí, bueno, yo creo que estem en bona dinàmica i ara tenim que prolongar-la hasta el final.
Fermín, com has viscut l'acció del gol? Perquè el partit estava amb 0-2, però t'has llançat amb tot, de cap,
Sí, bueno, he vist que Robert s'ha desmarcat molt bé i he vist que havia un hueco al lado de Witzel i ell me l'ha posat perfecta i he rematat.
Un partit on, a més, has sortit a jugar que t'has assabentat poc abans, no? Perquè el Christensen ha tingut unes molèsties i suposo que has hagut d'escalfar ràpid.
Sí, ha sigut una mica de sorpresa y bueno, he intentado hacer el millor posible y ayudar al equipo.
Te hago una en castellano. Fermín, ¿cómo valoras esta victoria 0-3 por ser el estadio que es contra el rival que era? Sensación de que el equipo está empezando realmente a ir hacia arriba.
Sí, bueno, era un partido importante, sabemos que era difícil y bueno, hemos recuperado la segunda plaza, que es lo más importante, y nada, seguir con esta dinámica.
Enhorabuena, Fermín.
Gracias.
2 words of Fermín López. He scored the third goal here in Metropolitano. He wants to follow in the good way. He explains in Catalan and also in Spanish that the team is ready for all the things that can happen in the next months. I'm very, very happy after this incredible win tonight here in Madrid.
Well, Fermín's ready, and what a busy month it's going to be. Let's talk a little bit about Fermín's week as well, because he gets included late into the lineup tonight and finally scores in a game in which Barca's midfield struggled. You mentioned during at some point during the game, Eugenia, that Barca's midfield were sort of struggling to keep control of the game. Then later on it did happen. Fermín was a factor in that, and just how he likes to get into the box. And he scored the other day, the first goal against Napoli. Now he caps off his performance tonight with another goal.
Did he play as a striker ever in the youth ranks? Because
I'd say more as an attacking midfielder. He likes to get into the box, and he's had to fight for his minutes, fight for his opportunities. Obviously now with all the players who are out injured, he's making the most of them, of the opportunities,
and
the minutes that Xavi's giving him.
In the game against Napoli, he was actually subbed out after he scored that goal, and today it was his turn to come in as the fresh legs and score that goal there to make it. What was it? What was his goal?
The third goal.
Third one, right?
Yeah, the header.
That header was unbelievable. I'm gonna have dreams with that header.
He's so offensive-minded. Tonight again, but in particular in the game against Napoli, you see him constantly on, with 1 foot forward, looking for that pass, looking to make that run into space and exploiting those spaces. He's very offensive-minded. I don't know. It kind of made me think that maybe in the youth ranks he would have played as a forward at some point.
Yeah.
Well, he definitely likes to get into the box, and he likes to take advantage of his opportunities. Another player who was included in the lineup.
Man of few words.
He is a man of few words. We'll see if Héctor Fort is a man of more words. Héctor Fort is with Marc Brau.
We are next to Héctor Fort, who returned today to the lineup with an incredible performance. Bona nit, Héctor.
Hola, bona nit.
Quin lloc, no?, per tornar a la titularitat aquí al Metropolitano, un dels grans camps de la Lliga. Quina gran victòria, quin partidàs.
I tant, espectacular victòria de tot l'equip, hem fet un treball sensacional i s'ha vist reflexat en el resultat final.
Ara als últims partits no havies pogut entrar des de l'inici, però quan avui el Xavi et diu que ets titular, què has pensat, què t'ha passat pel cap?
Bueno, Sabem els jugadors que hi ha a l'equip, és molt complicat guanyar-se de titularitat, però bueno, quan se'm donen les oportunitats ho agraeixo molt i ho intento aprofitar el màxim possible.
Ja havies jugat partits importants amb el primer equip, però no sé si tens la sensació que aquesta és una de les primeres grans victòries que t'ha tocat viure des del camp.
Sí, sens dubte. Al final no porto tampoc gaires partits, però guanyar aquí, que no ho havia fet encara ningú, doncs la veritat que molt, molt content.
I la sensació que realment han estat molt superiors, no? Que heu merescut la victòria. És veritat que a la primera part no gaires ocasions, però la sensació de control ha estat total.
Sí, totalment, jo penso el mateix. Sí que és veritat que hem sigut eficaços a la primera part, però bueno, hem fet un gran partit en tots els aspectes, no hem encaixat gol, que és molt important, i aquesta és la dinàmica que hem de seguir.
I et faig l'última pregunta. Què et passa pel cap quan estàs al camp i veus que esteu guanyant 0-3 al Metropolitano i esteu tu, Covarsí, Lamin, el Fermín, tots els nanos de la Masia?
Doncs ganes de seguir jugant tots junts, que el partit no s'acabi, però bueno, estem els joves treballant per jugar tots i ens estan donant les oportunitats i doncs res, espero que així segueixi.
Felicitats, Héctor.
Moltes gràcies.
The words of Hector Ford, the incredible game who played in Hector Ford, who is returning to the left back position and is very, very happy to play with his teammates from La Masia.
Well, I bet he's happy to be playing with his pals, winning 3-0 at the Metropolitano. I mean, that was just an on-point question from Marau. What do you feel when you're playing at the Metropolitano? You look up and you're like, 3-0? And then you realize you're playing alongside Pau Cubarsí, you're playing with Lamine Yamal, you're playing with Fermín. It's like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
what are we doing?
What are we doing? Exactly.
Where are we?
Like they say in Catalan here, like estem liant, no?
Yeah.
And what a way with words, huh? 18 years old, speaking like he's been doing this literally for ages, and it's just like the confidence that these kids have, and they're projecting it not just on the pitch, but also on the camera in an interview. You don't see a lot of players being so confident like him, Cubarsí. We mentioned it the other day after
he's a veteran.
They're talking like they're 30 years old.
It's exactly. I think that's when we talk about La Masia being the best academy in the world. It's not just on the pitch, but they train these players to
integrally.
Exactly off the pitch as well. How to compose themselves and in front of a camera. How to answer these questions and top lads. I mean, it's coming out in Dutch now. You gunt it, and you I don't know how to say it.
I can't help you there. I can't help you there, Diego. I can't help you there. But I'm going to trust that it was. I'm going to trust that it was a polite word. But anyway, Anyway, 3-0 at the Metropolitano, which means that we leap into second position in La Liga,
with 64 points.
Obviously, there'll be people who'll be focusing on the difference with Real Madrid, who are at the top of the table, 8 points there, 8 games to go. Mathematically still possible, but statistically difficult.
Yeah.
We still have to visit the Bernabeu. I'd say for now, let's take the win. Let's take it step by step, see what they do in their final 8 games, and Barca need to continue playing as they've been performing this week at least.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this season was always going to be, how is this team going to finish this season? How is this team going to progress under Xavi? And I think really we should continue to stick to that. Evaluate the season when the final match day is played. It was always going to be tough to repeat success, to be back-to-back champions. That was never going to be a guarantee. So finish off the season strong. I think that should be the main objective.
Right. We have a guest from afar joining us. He joined us on Tuesday. Maybe he's one of our other lucky charms here. Pablo Bulls, who will be joining the Barca 1 team very shortly. How did you enjoy that one, Pablo?
Going to the Metropolitano, I must add, with a lot of players missing. Cancelo's come out last week, Valdez out in midfield, Pedri, Gavi, De Jong, Christensen pulls out last minute as well. No Ferran Torres. That's an awful lot of players missing to come into a game like this. I know we said that midweek versus Napoli, but it rings true today as well. But that's some performance, to be fair. I think, like you guys said, the first half an hour, we were probably watching thinking, I'm not sure which way this was going to go. It's always tough away to Atleti, of course it is, You often don't get many chances. It's, they apply a lot of pressure. The fans are always, on their side to the end. But I think once we calmed down, we started carving them open a little bit more, got the first goal, João Felix, who else? But in that second half, just put them to the sword. Such a composed performance in a game of that magnitude. You know, maybe Atleti suffering from the Champions League fallout midweek. Obviously, they've had a very intense game against Inter and won on penalties. But, you know, I'm not sure you can put it down to that, to be fair, because, like I said, we've got an awful lot of players missing too. We've got players like Boomerang, for example, Lewandowski, are having to play a lot of minutes right now. But what a performance, to be fair, away from home, you know. And like I said, a game like that, Atleti haven't lost since they lost to us at home in La Liga at the start in January 2023. So that's some stat in it, like some haven't lost at home this season, of course. And I think since that defeat to us with the Usman Dembele goal in January 2023, they've had 23 wins and 2 draws in La Liga at home. I mean, that's some stat. So to win 3-0 is incredible. And again, some of the young boys performing. Hector Fox came in fantastic, like he did against Athletic Club. I thought, by the way, in the Copa del Rey, left back in there. Quarterfinals too, superb. Kubarsi, we almost know what we're going to get now, don't we? Vermin another goal. I mean, even comes on again there, you know. So, and Casaloy at the end, so it's just great to see.
Right, I think we have Xavi's reactions, Pablo. So I'm going to ask you to hold on. Is Xavi with Marbel? Xavi with Marbel. There he is.
Happy to interview FC Barcelona coach after this incredible win tonight here in Madrid. Què tal, Xavi? Bona nit. Bona nit. Bé, espectacular, no? Tu deies, el partit contra el Nàpols pot ser un punt d'inflexió, però no sé si per escenari, per resultat, per manera com heu jugat, és un dels partits més complexos de que tu ets entrenador del Barça.
Sí, probablement, no? Recordo d'altres, però sí que és veritat que és un partit brillant, excel·lent. Hem estat en molts moments fent el partit perfecte, jugant bé, controlant el partit, en gairebé totes les facetes del joc. Hem estat molt bé en defensa, en atac, efectius, anant a l'espai. Realment un partit molt complet de l'equip, em posa molt content, satisfet i que les coses que estem treballant van sortint i que l'equip és una pinya i ho demostra una altra vegada.
Un dels noms que més havia sortit a la TV és el de João Félix, ha tornat a marcar, però jo et vull preguntar per Lewandowski, perquè molts cops et pregunten per ell, no marca, però avui marca un gol, fa 2 assistències i està sent cabdal per l'equip. Com valores també l'aportació d'un veterà com ell en un equip ple de joves?
Bé, avui torna a marcar la diferència, no? Joao també, Rafinha fa un gran partit, els que surten a la segona part, bé, Robert, quan està a aquest nivell d'activació, que juga fàcil, està en la posició, quan juguem molt amb ell hem de nutrir molt més d'aquestes passades. Avui crec que ha gaudit el camp, per tant és molt important Robert, és el líder natural d'aquest equip, ens dona experiència, lideratge, estic molt content per ell també.
Ja saps com som els culers, que quan perdem ho veiem tot negre i ara molts es veuran ja campions d'Europa. Moment de tocar peus a terra, però no sigui la sensació que aquesta aturada internacional arriba en un moment que us pot tallar una miqueta aquesta línia. Tenint en compte que després torna a haver-hi aturada perquè no jugueu la final de Copa, quina és la tasca que haureu de seguir els propers dies per mantenir aquest nivell que entenc que és el que voleu assolir d'aquí a final de temporada?
Bé, jo crec que és el moment de somiar, tant amb la Lliga com a la Champions. Estem en un gran moment, per què no hem de somiar en aconseguir títols aquesta temporada? És el moment, evidentment sent més humils que mai, més treballadors que mai, més pinya que mai, però veient com està l'equip podem somiar, clar que sí.
We'll go to the last question in English. If you can explain how do you see the game, the good things that the team has done tonight. It's incredible, one of the best performances between you arrived to the bench of Barça.
Yeah, fully agree. I think we did one of the most or the best games since I came here as a coach. Very good in defense, in attack, we create many chances, we dominate the game, we understood really well the superiority inside in the midfielders, so very happy, really satisfied because the performance was amazing today.
Thank you, bona nit, Xavi, felicitats.
Bona nit.
Right, the reactions there of our head coach, Xavi Hernandez, a very happy head coach, in spite of the fact that he was actually sent off today. But anyway, he'll have to serve a game of suspension against Las Palmas. Let's go back to Pablo Wolves. Pablo, obviously you were saying just how many players have been out injured. The odds that Xavi's having to fight against, and he's finding ways to just put the puzzle together.
Yeah, absolutely, he is. And I mean, like last minute, Christensen drops out today. You would have thought that maybe would have unbalanced us in midfield, but recovered it really well. Maybe it did in the first half an hour, but I thought we recovered really well. Sergio Roberto comes in, made a big impact midweek, but we're going to need that at this stage of the season. Like you said, with that many players out, we are going to need that. But it's coming together at the right time. It really is. And you guys mentioned that the international break comes up, and maybe a few breaks come at awkward times now, but it's come at the right time. That is a massive week for Barcelona. It really is, because Napoli at home, Atleti away, could have been season defining, and now it will be in a positive way, but it could have gone the other way, and we've got on the right side of things there, and that is absolutely massive. It hasn't been the easiest season or plain sailing at all points this time around, but to get those 2 wins, like you said, three goals in each game, 6 in total, just 1 conceded, so positive, and that is massive now as we enter this final stretch, keeping at least close enough to Real Madrid in La Liga, back into second for the first time in a long time now, probably in the new year for sure. And in that Champions League, the draw we had midweek, I think it's looking good now for the end of the season. It's going to be a really exciting finish, and ultimately that's where Barca want to be. We want to be in this sort of position at this stage of the season, and with these 2 wins, we've put ourselves in good stead.
We were sort of saying, are we peaking at the right moment here? And well, we hope so. We can't draw too many conclusions out of just 2 games. What I enjoyed about today, and as I said during the game, Pablo, was if I look back to the Napoli game, the first leg in Italy, what Barca did in the second half tonight is what we would have wanted them to do then, just to calm the game down, settle down, control possession, and try to go forward in a controlled fashion, rather than just trying to play the quick, hasty, long ball. Tonight, Barca did a beautiful job of it.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right. And maybe we would have got further ahead in that first leg against Napoli. I think we probably could have. I think 1-0 was harsh on the day. It was really the one Osimhen chance.
Yeah.
When Inigo stepped up, really. Thankfully we got the job done at home. But I think away out the Metropolitano, you have to play like that. And there was actually certain times, I think probably at 2-0 before Federine's goal, where I thought we've got to be careful not to be getting 2 back and forth here. Don't make it an open game. Calm it down. And you could see Gundogan sometimes, and even Lamine when he came on. I think Lamine got the ball once on the right. And it's a sort of moment where he would have taken some long, but he just came back and played it calm. And you need that in these sorts of games. You need to manage the tempo of them. You can't play at 100 miles per hour throughout the entire 90 minutes, especially away from home in a stadium like this. And I thought we managed that really well today. So credit to all the players out there. Worked really hard off the ball as well. Look at some individual performances that were superb. Like Jules Koundé at the back again, I think was hitting form at top time. He's got the team hitting form. I think he's been absolutely superb of late. Lewandowski up front has made one of his best performances in a Barca shirt for me. I know scored so many goals, but today did everything right. Really impressive. I mean, what a finish for the second goal and the assist too were. Really smart. And then in midfield again, I thought Gundogan was superb. To be fair, what a free signing he's been. So, such a good day. And even at 2-0, that save from Ter Stegen against Marcos Llorente was a massive moment in the game. So we're coming together and looking really strong at a good moment. And when you've got the first teamers and the more experienced players playing well, and then you've got youngsters that Hector Fort who comes in, hasn't played in a while, by the way, and he looks that impressive. That's such a positive sign for the remainder of the season. So really great night to be a Culé. I think everyone goes to bed very happy.
It looks like everything's going in the right direction. Finally, we're going to cross our fingers and hope that it is. Right, Pablo, we're going to leave it here. Thank you very much for joining us, because we have some more reactions coming from the Metropolitano, one of the goal scorers, Robert Lewandowski with Marbrau.
We are next to maybe the MVP of the match with Robert Lewandowski. Good evening, Robert. What an incredible performance for you and, of course, for the team. One of the days who's marked in the calendar. How the team has grown up this week.
Not only today, but I think that we play very well. And after the game Champions League, we know that today we have to playing even better, or trying to play at the same level like against Napoli, because the Atletico is very dangerous team at home, and this is like the Champions League team, so we know that we have to try use what we have the best, and today we play really well. Sometimes when we're playing easier, we're playing more effective, and in the end, we score more goals.
After the game, we talked with Xavi, who said, Robert is our natural leader. Sometimes he didn't score goals, but today he showed what he's able to do, and also to help other the young players. Do you think that with performance like today, you send also the message, not only for you, but all of the Barca fans who are supporting you during all the season?
Of course, for me, I want to score the goal, make the assist today. I did 2 assists and scored 1 goal, and of course, maybe that this kind of game is also important, because I know that for the team, sometimes you have to choose, or you have to use it that in one situation what is important, to try to score for yourself the goal, or try to
to use the better situation just for another, maybe someone teammate scored the goal for the team. And I know that of course I try to help to support the young players, but also I need sometimes as well support to ball the pass or the cross, because it's like we only can going in the same way together. And I think that we are on the good way, but of course now after the national team we have to stay on the ground. We have to stay focused and be for 100% concentration for the next games.
Y te hago la última en castellano, Robert. Decía Xavi que se puede soñar con todo, que el equipo evidentemente está lejos en la Liga, pero que quedan estos 2 títulos y que vais a pelear, vais a ir a por todas.
Sí, para nosotros ahora es muy importante si vamos a ganar cada partido y vamos a jugar mucho mejor. Para nosotros hoy este partido contra Atlético Madrid estaba desde el primer minuto hasta el final, muy buen partido, jugábamos muy bien. Creo que este nivel, esta calidad que tenemos en el equipo, y si jugamos fácil, a veces jugamos mejor, y creo que ahora está nuestro tiempo y espero y creo que después de selección podemos jugar, mejorar y vamos de ganar a ganar.
Gracias, Robert. Suerte con Polonia.
Muchas gracias.
Because Robert Lewandowski will play the qualification with Poland, try to be in the Euro 2024 from next summer. So maybe the MVP of the match, he said, of course for me, it's good to score, but also the most important is the team that is followed the good way.
Well, yeah, Marta was saying probably the MVP of the game. By the way, we also wish Robert Lewandowski the best of luck with the Polish national team, see if they can qualify. Very quickly, Eugenia, is Robert Lewandowski our man of the match? Is he your man of the match?
He's definitely my man of the match with 3 points, followed by Joao Felix with 2 points, and Marc-André ter Stegen, because we cannot leave him out after those saves. The airline. So that's my top 3.
Diego.
Yeah, similar. Lewandowski takes the 3 points, takes the man of the match award. And it's a toss-up between ter Stegen and Joao. Ter Stegen, I think he needed also to have this kind of game where, he didn't get tested all too much, but he showed that his concentration levels were on point, as were his saves. The double save, I mean, was fantastic, of course. And no goals conceded once again. And Joao gets the honorable point for scoring against his beloved Atlético de Madrid, kissing the Barça badge in the Wanda Metropolitano iconic scenes.
And for being
more.
the alter motive, I think, for this game, right?
My votes for man of the match, well, 3 points also go to Robert Lewandowski, the 1 goal, the 2 assists, which we'll see right now on the highlights. Joao Felix for scoring once again against, well, the team that still owns him. I went for Cubarsí. I know that ter Stegen made that double save that kept Barça in the game at a crucial time and kept the clean sheet, but I just think, 17 years of age, once again battling with the likes of Morata, Griezmann, Memphis, just the atmosphere of the Metropolitano and just being so poised again, helping Barca keep a clean sheet. 1 point goes to Pau Cubarsí. Let's take a look at the highlights of this game. Let's go and take a look at the... sorry? Oh, Marc Braus. Sorry. I'm being told that I was forgetting Marc Braus' votes for man of the match. Lewandowski, 3 points. Pau Cubarsí, 2 points. Joao Felix, 1 point. So more in agreement with my votes. Now let's take a look at the highlights. The highlights of this 3-0 win at the Metropolitano. A big win for Barca away from home. It's curious how Barca have been performing so well away from home this season as well. Let me know, guys, if we can look at the highlights. Can we see them? There we go. That's it. Barca with the, I'd say, coming into this game, they were under pressure, high expectations after the win on Tuesday, and we're all very happy with how the game went. Ultimately, first half an hour, there was no indication that it was going to end how it ended.
No, exactly. And again, you could argue that in the first 20 minutes, half hour, Atletico were getting the better chances of Barça before this happened, of course.
But I mean, second chance, because it was technically the second chance, but you take the ones that you get, and that is a beautiful build-up, the link-up with Lewandowski and a smooth touch by Joao Felix. Xavi Hernandez was sent off.
Still don't know what happened.
We don't know what he said. We don't know what he said. We're not going to speculate.
Yeah.
And what a way to start the second half. Rafinha dinking it into the box, and Lewandowski with the shot on the turn. Just
lovely.
A top-level finish by Robert Lewandowski.
And that first touch as well, taking it in stride, little touch of the outside of the boot, and then, yeah, the finish was just top-notch. Lovely pass as well from Rafinha.
Wow.
Bang.
And Lewandowski
and the way he twists, like to face the goal, it's just amazing.
Lewandowski having a spectacular second half of the season. Atletico tried to get back in it when Barca had gone 2 goals up, and here Ter Stegen, huge, with the double save. Marc-André Ter Stegen.
And again,
denying
that
Llorente,
that would have been the 2-1.
Yeah, that would have made it 2-1, and all of a sudden the ghosts from the past reappear. Atletico are energized, but what I liked from Barca is, apart from that, Ter Stegen barely had to intervene anymore. Here's the chance that Lewandowski had from the straight pass from Ter Stegen as well, beating Savic in the battle. And this is Barca's third goal. The long ball to Jules Koundé, Lewandowski trailing from behind. And you've seen him score, but how about that delivery?
Wow. No. All 3 goals, I would say they're spectacular. Spectacular. Each one in its own way, right?
Yeah. I mean, you have to be critical with Atletico's defending here, leaving Fermin completely open.
Completely open, yeah.
A shot blocked by Pau Cubarsí there, and Héctor Fort, who had some cramps, and we hope it's just cramps.
Exactly.
What a performance by him as well. He had to be replaced late in the game. Marc Casado made his debut in La Liga, and Vitor Roque came very close there to scoring Barca's 4th. And Nahuel Molina was sent off for taking him down.
Credit for Jano Black there as well, because
for
he
getting
made
back.
a run.
There was no offside. The foul by Nahuel Molina makes Vitor Roque go tumbling down. And as the highlight finishes, we see that Xavi Hernandez is heading into the press room. So we are going to leave you here, guys. Eugenia, Diego, it's been a pleasure to have you here to celebrate the Barca win.
Absolutely.
Another one.
Yes.
Yeah. It's been amazing. What a night. 3 goals. And let's just hope we continue on this route.
And that is the image to end the show. Your team, by the way, I'm being told that Joao Felix has talked to Mar Brau. So let's first hear what Joao Felix has to say, and then we'll go to the press conference of Xavi Hernandez. Joao Felix.
Buenas noches. Bueno, ¿cómo sienta ganar aquí en el Metropolitano y marcando el primer gol del partido para el Barça?
Bien. Creo que no habían perdido esta temporada aquí en casa. En la Liga seguro que no, en las otras competiciones no sé, pero creo que no. Y salir de aquí con los 3 puntos, con un 3-0, nos hace muy bien. Venimos de un partido increíble contra Napoli y teníamos la gana a tope y muy contentos por los 3 puntos.
Sensación además que el equipo ha sabido sufrir al principio y luego acabar ganando bien, ¿no? ¿Puede ser un punto de inflexión esa victoria contra el Nápoles? ¿Hay licencia para soñar en lo que queda de temporada?
Sí, claro, vamos a llegar hasta el final, sea en la Champions, sea en la Liga, vamos a pelear por todo. Aún quedan 9 partidos, creo, de Liga, y así que estamos ahí para pelear. Ya estamos segundos y poco a poco vamos llegando a intentar...
Nois, quan s'acabi, a l'Ernest es queda traduint Xavi, per tant, silenci, tots, a l'hora de marxar.
Ya marcaste también en Montjuic y hoy también marcas un gol importante para el equipo en tu vuelta aquí a Madrid.
Sí, al final se resume todo a lo que hacemos dentro del campo, ¿no? Hablar fuera y no hacer dentro no vale de nada, así que prefiero no hablar fuera y hacer el dentro del campo. Así que estoy muy contento por ayudar al equipo y son 3 puntos más.
Ya para acabar, Joao, no sé cómo estás viendo también las opciones que tiene el equipo para seguir adelante en este tramo final de temporada. En los últimos partidos es verdad que en algunos habías entrado de titular, otros de suplente, pero siempre estás dispuesto a ayudar. ¿Te sientes parte también de que con todo el equipo como grupo podéis aspirar a todo?
Sí, la competitividad en el equipo es muy grande. Es del Barça, todos son muy buenos jugadores y después toca al míster elegir quién él cree que está mejor
El otro partido empezó Rafa y Lamine, hicieron un partidazo. Pues hoy me tocó a mí y a Rafa y igual ayudamos el equipo. Y Lamine entró y ha ayudado mucho el equipo también. Víctor ha ayudado, todos han ayudado. Y es así, si queremos salir con una buena temporada, hay que estar todos preparados.
Enhorabuena, Joao.
Gracias.
The words of Joao Felix, he said, I prefer to speak on the field and not outside. All the focus was on him tonight because the last game played with Atlético Madrid shirt for Joao Felix was in January on 2023 against Barça. So it's the first time he's returning to Metropolitano, and what a night for Joao Felix, scoring the first goal and dreaming about making history with Barça in the last months of competition.
Thank you very much, Marbrao, and Joao Felix, as we see on the Barca account here, on Barca's Twitter account, says the first player to score in both games against Atletico in the same La Liga season since Leo Messi, since in 2019-2020. Well, that's quite the achievement. Congratulations to Joao Felix. Now, we are going to go to Xavi Hernandez. Eugenia, Diego, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for celebrating the Barca win with us. And we are going straight to Xavi's press conference. We'll be back after the international break for the game against Las Palmas. See you there.
La rueda de prensa con el entrenador del Fútbol Club Barcelona, Xavi Hernández. Primera pregunta, ahí detrás. Ricard, sisplau.
Bona nit, Xavi.
Bona nit.
Quart partit consecutiu en Lliga sense rebre. Ningú havia guanyat en Lliga al Metropolitano. Potser a la primera part hi ha hagut moments en què ha costat progressar, però al moment en què s'ha aconseguit progressar, l'equip ha atacat molt bé. Què és el que més t'ha agradat?
Sí, què és el que més m'ha agradat? Jo crec que això, que hem trobat el que dius tu, que avui era molt difícil progressar perquè al final ens feien marcatge a l'home i deixaven Ter Stegen pràcticament lliure, era molt difícil trobar un tercer home, no saltaven a marc, i llavors ahir havíem preparat molt bé aquest tercer home amb Robert, que s'emparellava amb Witzel i havia d'haver sortit del tercer home per als extrems a atacar. Crec que quan hem trobat els homes de segona línia que s'han activat, el Robert potser ha fet el millor partit des que és jugador del Barça. Ha estat excel·lent, Fermín atacant espais, Rafinha atacant espais, Joao. Penso que fem un dels millors partits de la temporada, si no el millor. Partit brillant, davant d'un rival que no havia perdut aquí a casa, que és difícil que encaixi gol. Ens posem segons, bé, crec que és un moment per somiar. Així els he dit als jugadors. No descartem res, estem en el millor moment de la temporada, en el tram decisiu, per tant, molt content, molt satisfet avui.
Hola, Xavi, aquí Marta Ramon, en directe al Barça Juga a RAC1. Creus que aquesta millora col·lectiva de l'equip respon també al pas endavant que han fet jugadors com Lewandowski, ara el mencionaves, Gundogan, Koundé, que es necessitava la seva millor versió i que està arribant en un moment de la temporada que ara ho deies tu, teniu raons per somiar? Respon a aquesta millora de jugadors tan importants?
Sí, per complet. Pensa que tots els jugadors sempre volen donar el màxim i estar al seu millor rendiment. Estem parlant de versions pràcticament de tothom avui brillant, versions excel·lents de jugadors, Ter Stegen, Koundé, Araujo, Cubarsí, i així repassant tots penses, han fet un partidàs tots com a equip i a nivell individual, Sergi Roberto, jugant de pivot, Gundogan, mateix Fermín, Rafa, bé, crec que hem fet les coses de manera excel·lent avui i sí, per això estem molt contents, ho hem celebrat i sí, crec que és un moment per somiar.
Hola Xavi, bona nit. Adrià Albets en directo para el carrusel de la serie Moguts de Ser Cataluña. Cancelo no ha viajado en teoría por unas molestias físicas. Lo que pasa es que le han preguntado ahora a Fermín en la tele y ha dicho que le dedicaba el gol y la victoria porque lo está pasando mal. No sé si nos puedes aclarar algo.
Sí, bueno, Cancelo es un chico muy sensible, es una persona extraordinaria, tiene un corazón muy grande y le ha afectado mucho no poder estar con el equipo y por eso Fermín le ha dedicado, además tiene muy buena relación. Es eso, o sea, al final el chico quiere ayudar, quiere estar, tiene un compromiso y una implicación tremenda y por eso. También se la dedicamos a Cancelo y a todos los que no han podido estar aquí esta victoria.
Buenas noches, mister Alfredo Martínez en directo para Radio Estadio Noche de Onda Cero. Hoy has apostado por Joao Félix, también lo hiciste en el partido de ida, hablaste ayer de que estaba sobremotivado, Si este Joao Félix lo viéramos todos los partidos sería un jugador indiscutible, pero hoy ya estaba hipermotivado, ¿no?
Sí, hoy ha hecho un partido muy, muy bueno, muy importante, pero sobre todo cuando no tenemos el balón, cómo ha ayudado en compromiso defensivo. Bueno, pienso que estaba extra motivado, ya dije ayer que era un partido para él y así hemos apostado por él, ¿no? Nos ha marcado otra vez diferencias y bueno, contento por Joao también.
Elena.
Hola Xavi, aquí Elena Condis
Hola.
en directo para Tiempo de Juego de la cadena COPE, semana redonda antes del parón, que siempre ayuda, ¿no? Un poco de tranquilidad. ¿A qué atribuyes esta mejora del equipo? Si no tengo mal el dato, son ya 10 partidos consecutivos sin perder. ¿A qué atribuyes esta mejora del equipo en un momento tan clave de la temporada?
Bueno, muchas cosas, ¿no? Creo que en cuanto a tema de fútbol, creo que estamos mucho mejor en defensa. La línea defensiva, el equilibrio, no perdemos tantas pelotas o tantos balones que significan transiciones y contras del equipo contrario, estamos muy solventes, estamos más solidarios, más generosos en el trabajo y luego en ataque lo estamos entendiendo mejor. Nosotros les damos unas pautas que creemos que van a pasar en el campo y están sucediendo y están saliendo y lo están interpretando y entendiendo muy bien. Bueno, pienso que el fútbol es un estado de ánimo y son estados de forma y pienso que ahora estamos en el mejor momento de la temporada. Por eso he dicho a tus compañeros que pienso que es momento de soñar, ¿por qué no?
Josep Capel.
Josep Capel de Radio Nacional de España. Buenas noches y felicidades por la victoria.
Gracias.
¿Cómo valoras el hecho de que esta reacción del equipo haya llegado en un momento en el que, por ejemplo, hoy habéis tenido que jugar sin cuatro centrocampistas, el último Christensen justo antes de empezar, con dos chavales de 17 años en la posición de central izquierdo y de lateral izquierdo? Es decir, en un momento en el que el equipo seguramente está teniendo muchísimas dificultades, esta capacidad de resiliencia del equipo en este tramo de temporada. Gracias.
Sí, también importante, ¿no? Pienso que estamos sacando partidos muy difíciles, estamos compitiendo también con chavales que son juveniles, 17, 16 años, 18, bueno, pero están preparados, por eso los ponemos, ¿no? Porque pensamos que pueden dar la talla y hoy nos sale un partido brillante, excelente, ¿no? Con muchos chicos de la casa y también tiene su mérito.
Alejandro.
¿Qué tal? Buenas noches. Alejandro Segura en directo para Radio Marca. Me gustaría saber qué le ha pasado a Christensen, que iba a ser titular, se ha caído, hemos visto a Fermín que ha entrado por él. ¿Cómo está? Si es grave, si es preocupante o si son
No es lesión en sí, sino que a mí me ocurrió también en mi etapa de futbolista. Son una tendinitis en los aquiles que bueno, va a días. A días te encuentras mejor, peor, hay un dolor que a veces es insoportable y hoy en el calentamiento nos ha dicho que no podía.
Jordi Blanco, aquí delante.
Hola Xavi, buenas nit. Felicitas por la victoria. Jordi Blanco de ESPN ha dicho y ha repetido que es momento para soñar, que no descartan nada, que están en la lucha, centrándose en la Liga, ya se verán en la Champions, pero centrándose en la Liga, si tiene estas esperanzas pensando que el Madrid le lleva 8 puntos de ventaja, dando por hecho que tendrán que ganar el Bernabéu, ha hecho sus matemáticas en el sentido de el Barça solo puede ganar, ¿dónde puede pensar que el Madrid fallará?
No lo he pensado. Simplemente pienso y veo nuestro equipo que está en el mejor momento de la temporada y sí que es verdad que no dependemos de nosotros y la ventaja del Real Madrid ahora mismo es de 8 puntos, son muchos, ¿no? Tenemos un enfrentamiento directo contra ellos, será difícil igualmente, ¿no? Pero bueno, lo vamos a intentar y creo que en el mejor momento de la temporada, por eso digo que creo que se puede soñar, sí.
Pol.
Sí, bona nit, Xavi, aquí pel Boius per The Athletic. Aquest Barça probablement és molt diferent al que t'imaginaves a l'estiu, perquè no tens Frenkie, Gavi, Pedri, molts jugadors que no hi són. Tot i això, per què creus que has aconseguit que estiguis en el millor moment de la temporada sense el Barça que tu t'imaginaves?
No, sí que m'imaginava aquest Barça. La idea, la filosofia, l'ADN, un home més al mig del camp, superioritats numèriques, dividir, fixar, trobar tercer home, això és el nostre ADN Barça. El cruyffisme, com ho vulgueu dir. Aquest és el Barça, l'ADN, la filosofia, la nostra idea de joc està sortint. Està sortint. I per desgràcia no han sortit en tots els partits. Però sí, ho seguirem intentant fins a final de temporada i a vegades surten partits brillants d'aquest tipus i quan surten doncs es disfruta i es gaudeix molt.
Sí, hola, bona nit, Xavi.
Bona nit.
Ferran Corres del diari Esport.
M'agradaria que em parlessis d'Héctor Ford. Hem parlat molt de Covarsí, però Héctor Ford és un jugador que vas fer servir, per exemple, a Sant Mamés en un escenari complicat i va fer un molt bon partit, avui una altra vegada, i a més jugant a la banda que no és la seva.
Ha estat brillant, l'Héctor, i no és la seva posició natural, però és un noi molt fort físicament i que no es complica. Juga fàcil. No inventa, juga el que veu, ataca espais en el moment ideal. Avui hem estat parlant amb ell, hem fet un vídeo individual perquè d'alguna manera no és la seva posició, però ho pot fer perfectament. Està preparat i sobretot destacaria que juga amb una personalitat sense por, no té por a fallar, sinó que té ganes d'èxit, i aquesta és la clau.
Hola Xavi, aquí Belén Sánchez para Juanes el Chiringuito.
Hola.
Te quería preguntar por la expulsión, porque no sabemos si ha sido roja directa, le has dicho al árbitro, te hemos visto irte diciéndole qué te he dicho, no sé si has podido hablar con él, ¿te ha contado que había en el acta o qué?
No he hablado más con el árbitro. Me ha dicho que el cuarto árbitro me ha dicho que era por los gestos.
Gràcies, bona nit, bones noches.
Gràcies.